We're live.
So you're going to get hookers in Vegas. So
Apparently,
you're going to celebrate your September 11th. So
well, we're leaving September 11th. He leaves at like September 11th, and I leave like 6 o'clock that night. So I'm going to be probably at the airport for 3 hours, being bored out of my mind.
Not the
place. Maybe the airport has slot machines. You just play slot machines until the plane arrives. Maybe I can win big at the airport.
You're going to bet your own ticket?
Yeah, pretty much. All I got left is this ticket home.
You know what I should grab while we're here? And I meant to do it before we went live, but I forgot because I was getting other stuff.
My God.
Do you want to go ahead and introduce the episode? Actually, it's mine, isn't it? Oh, shit.
It is yours, technically, but I mean, I can do it. I don't care. What do you want me to say? Never give up. Never surrender.
I'm just looking for the theatrical trailer for Galaxy Quest. So we're going to start doing. Let me just grab that real quick because I can't just play it on YouTube, which is the original plan.
This holiday season, it's not on the DVD or Blu-ray or anything?
I'm sure it is.
It should be on the. Yeah, I'm sure it's.
But I can't play that here on the Blu-ray.
Couldn't rip it. I thought you were more technically advanced.
I don't have that hooked up to that or anything.
And I can't do it, but that's not my problem.
Well, I'm gonna judge you for not being able to do it.
Yeah, I can't do lots of things. I barely use this thing for this. I use a laptop for like writing and this, and that's it. And I don't even watch. I don't watch pornography on this thing.
I wouldn't
don't
chance
do
it.
that. No, God, no.
All right, I'm uploading the trailer now. It'll be on.
I don't watch anything on this thing because I don't want to go to any websites on this thing. I keep this strictly for business, meaning
for
nothing, podcasting and writing. That's
for our unpaid interns.
Yes,
of
unpaid trips, forays into entertaining the masses. Meaning 25.
All 4 of them.
All 17 people who occasionally remember the show. So it's on Friday.
You know, we can do the best show ever for Hollywood is Dead, and it won't matter. Put out just us farting for 2 hours on the Twilight Zone feed, and people listen.
Yeah, go figure.
It's just so weird. I don't know.
Yeah, because you got that email when you sent me that email from that guy who said, "Congratulations, your Twilight Zone show does well." I guess that's what it is. What did he say?
Yeah, it's like 200. It's not crazy high or anything, but it's like 200 on the iTunes TV reviews.
Like 200 out of 55 million?
Yeah, out of the countless TV.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Podcasts. Shit, we got 5 of them, 6 of them, 7 of them, whatever we got.
So, yeah, I think so, yeah.
So yeah, it's gotta be a lot. Anyway, I chose Galaxy Quest because I don't know why I said I've only seen it once. I've definitely seen it more than that, but I haven't seen it since it like came out or like a couple years after that. But I did watch it a few times in that little area. Love the movie. It's been my first time watching it in probably 20 years.
Wow, okay.
And it's not because I don't want to watch it. It's just because it's already in my brain. Like I already have it kind of memorized.
You don't need to see it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad I watched it this time, but honestly, I was like, and then this, it's just in there. It's just stuck in my brain.
If you watch I just watched the documentary again. That kind of made it all work out for me because I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it probably about 10 times altogether in my life.
There were a few things I forgot about. I'm glad I watched. But let's get into the intro here, and then we'll play the trailer. Actually, we'll do the opposite. We'll do the trailer into the thing. 2-minute trailer. Why do all 3 of these movies I'm going to play trailers for have 2-minute trailers?
It's usually how it went.
Damn. It was a 30-second teaser.
They're they have those, but they're very, very weak.
Yeah.
They only do 30-second teasers for big movies. Like Batman, like a Batman movie. If you're like, because the audience is, the Warner Bros. Is afraid, a big movie like that, they need to release something to get people to calm down. That's what they did with Batman. They just showed like 30 seconds of clips, and that was it. And
or just a logo appearing, and then
that was it.
Yeah.
Yes, this movie's being made. Shut the fuck
up.
And Michael Keaton's in it.
All right.
Shut up.
Trailer.
In the far reaches of the galaxy, a civilization is under siege.
We are all that is left.
They've searched the universe for a leader.
Stay tuned for scenes from next week's Galaxy Quest.
Never give up.
Never surrender.
You will save us.
What they got
Never give up and never surrender.
were struggling TV actors
You are our last hope.
Where's my limo?
Okie dokie.
and they're about to put on a command performance 8 million light years away.
We are actors, not astronauts.
You are our protectors.
That was a hell of a thing.
Now,
Laredo, take us out.
You gotta move to the right.
Would you sit your ass down? You want to drive this thing?
acting like heroes
The whole thing was just a misunderstanding.
may not be enough.
They look like little children. Hi, little guy.
Oh, darn.
DreamWorks Pictures presents Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman, Galaxy Quest.
You're just gonna have to kill him.
Well, go for the mouth, the throat, his vulnerable spots.
It's a rock. It doesn't have any vulnerable spots.
That trailer sucked.
It was bad. Hello, citizens. Welcome to
I
Hollywood
wouldn't see it.
Episode 133, Galaxy Quest 99.
Oh, duck, duck, duck.
I'm Phoenix West.
You are our last hope.
Welcome. Yeah, it's been a while. Holy shit.
That's a bad trailer.
I love it's the and in the outbrinks of space. They'll
Yeah,
find a hero. Unfortunately, it's this guy. That voice.
that's the crazy cast of a Trek show that you might remember. It's like, ugh, it's so bad.
He'll find out that
Like I know they do mod, like there's a whole internet thing that they do remake modern, like they make trailers into modern trailers now.
Yeah.
They take old movies, and sometimes they're interesting, and sometimes they still don't work. It's like you need that. It doesn't work in a trailer because just movies are better than trailers. So it's like that's the point. And like trailers are supposed to just get you into the movie. The movie sort of handles the rest, you know. But trailers can lie to you, and they lie to say that they're a good movie. Like look at Suicide Squad. I mean, remember those trailers when they all came out and everyone's like, that looks so awesome. And it was like one of the worst fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
well, the movie itself is a trailer.
Yeah, the movie itself was like a big trailer. Yeah, it was terrible. And then some other examples
Well, you get
Like-
trailers coming out before the movie's even like
made?
a month into shooting. They're releasing a
Yeah.
trailer. It's like, calm the fuck down. Like, you don't even know the tone of your movie yet.
Well, that's the thing. They don't care. Because like they didn't know. Okay, so Galaxy Quest, 1999 came out in the holiday season. They tried to sell this movie as a kids movie, and it's not a kids movie. This is a straight up like satirical adult comedy. It's a smart comedy. It's not for kids.
No.
Like kids can watch it and they'd enjoy it because I'm sure kids would watch it like they wouldn't get the jokes, like the inside, jokes of the actor, like actors plight and the Alan Rickman stuff. Like they probably laugh at the surface level stuff,
Yeah.
but not at the the point of the movie, the meat and potatoes of what the movie is.
It's
And it is a perfect movie.
It is. It's I'm thinking like Goonies, where it's like technically for kids, but not really.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of like dirty jokes in that, and then like weird sex
Oh, yeah.
stuff, and and you watch it as an
But
adult,
they
you're like, oh
took
my
all
god.
And then you realize that they're saying fucks and cursing,
Yeah.
and they basically they don't even bleep it out. They just kind of like overdub it, but like you can clearly see their lips saying fuck. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, forget that. It's just like
I like that
nope,
Sigourney
that's not
Weaver
what
watches
she
that,
said.
and she goes, "That's terrible."
Yeah, it's terrible. They used one take. It's like they only used that one take because we never went back to get coverage. And on top of that, we didn't know they were going to take that line out, so we didn't have any other coverage of that scene, of that moment. So, and it, that kind of makes sense.
It's the one fuck they left into that Never Surrender
Yeah.
documentary.
Yeah.
That They censored out every other fuck, which is weird.
Well, they put there's other fucks in there. I think the character, the Leto character, the kid, the black guy. I think he says fuck a few times, and they bleep him out. They change his dialogue.
They just like remove the audio of the swear.
Yeah, like drops.
Sam
Yeah.
Rockwell does it a couple times. And just
Sam too. Like they have cursing, but then they just hide it. There's like a cutaway line that this. Come on, man! Something like it's like that's pretty awkward, but it's
yeah,
it's in the beginning for sure. That scene where they're waiting for Tim Allen, and he's got the black guy's reading the newspaper, and he throws the paper down. He goes fucking like he says fuck. I think he says fuck. I don't know if you can play that scene.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about in the actual movie Left.
Yeah, it's in the beginning. So it's like the first 4 minutes of the movie. They're all together in the waiting room, and he says, "Fuck it, I'm leaving." Something like that. Something in regards to that. He's got the newspaper, and he throws the newspaper down. He's just sick of waiting. And I think he says something. He says something dirty, or maybe it's shit. It could be shit. Or one of the, it's a bad word. He says a bad word, but they say something else to cover it up.
He's a naughty man.
They dub it. It's something like this.
Man, where in the hell is he? And
That's it.
No,
hour and a half late. An hour and a half.
I mean, this is unreal. They're going to start eating each other out there.
Oh, did you hear? He booked another appearance without us.
You're kidding.
Yeah, it's a movie that doesn't need to be rated R, but I definitely want to see the rated R cut.
Yeah,
G13, whatever they have.
Well, wasn't the original like movie as they were shooting it? Like the script did have F-bombs.
Seems like
they curse. They're saying because in the documentary, which is funny, the documentary comes out 20 years after the fact. How weird is that?
Yeah.
Like that actually happened. They actually got to a point where this movie was so big, they actually did a feature-length documentary on the making of the movie. It got to that point of cult status.
I'll say this about the documentary.
It's good.
Could have done a better job.
Really? You didn't like it? I thought it was fine.
No, it's fine. It's just...
I thought it was because it's what it is what it is. That's the story.
Kind of interviews.
But you know who the director was?
Of the documentary?
No, the director of the movie, Galaxy Quest. You know who his wife was?
Ooh. Sally Menke?
Yep. That was Quentin Tarantino's editor for like the first 8 movies he did or whatever, the first 7 movies, because she died.
Yeah, through Inglourious Basterds.
She died of a heat stroke. Yeah, she died of a heat stroke going for a hike on the hottest day of the year, and that's what did it. Really sad. I remember when that was a sad day. She was a big-time icon in film, and I didn't realize she was married to the guy that directed Galaxy Quest. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But how sad. And that was like, what, 2010?
2010, yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Pretty sad.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, that's a little side trivia on this whole Galaxy Quest thing.
I did like...
And then you have...
all the stuff with Alan Rickman and Tim Allen going against each other was all at the very end. And I was like, come on. Just waiting. Like, get to it.
Yeah, right.
And it was like during their little sappy tribute to Alan Rickman. They're like, because they're talking about how they're finally getting back together to do a mini series, and then they found out.
Right. Yeah, he died and they couldn't do it. Well, you can't do this movie. You could do a mini series without Alan Rickman. There'd be no point.
Yeah, it'd be a little weird, huh?
And the black guy's in a wheelchair.
Real life?
Yeah, he got in an accident. He got handicapped because he's in Inside Man. You ever see Inside Man?
Yeah.
He's in a wheelchair. He's the guy in the wheelchair in Inside Man in the van.
Oh yeah,
that's him.
Pictures of him.
Yeah, he got in an accident. He got.
Oh, he's Wendell in Fear the Walking Dead. Okay.
Oh, was he in Fear the Walking Dead too? Oh wow,
and he's in a wheelchair.
Oh shit, good job. How he die right away in Fear the Walking Dead?
Apparently he's on from 2018 to 2022. So.
Oh shit, you went for the full run.
Not the full run.
Well, not the full run, but
when he got introduced, seems like he survived until last year.
In a wheelchair. Go figure. Well, the show's still on, right? Or is it canceled?
No, it's not canceled. They're just done.
They just ended it. Yeah, so he made it to the last season. So he probably died. He died in the last season. Probably got eaten in the last season.
No, it's ending right now. So The last season's going on right now.
Oh, so he's dead already.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
He's got 4 kids.
Oh yeah, no, he's pretty cool. He was in some other stuff too that I remember seeing him in. I can't remember, but yeah, he was always funny. And then of course you got Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah, let's really one character at a time.
Yeah, I say go through the cast because that's worth talking about.
We'll start with Tony Shalhoub because he is secretly like the best person in this movie, I think.
Well, that he's kind of he shows you that that actors are really important to a script if it's good, because he can bring a lot more to the table. He's like Benicio del Toro in Usual Suspects, where it's like a character that's a throwaway character. He's underwritten. He's just kind of there because it's just I need another guy to be there, and that's the guy. I don't know what to do with him. But then Tony Shalhoub just brings stuff just brings all this physicality to it and the humor.
And what he brings, because we're not going to get into the story. You know the story. What he brings to the story, though, they mentioned in the documentary, the director goes, I hate to say it, like, I'm sorry to say this, whatever the writer's name is, but he's underwritten, this Tony Shalhoub's
right, yeah.
So instead, he just does so much with just his face and, but he went with this weird, kind of psychopath performance. It's odd.
Well, because when he does the show, he's like weird, and then when he's the actor on the off of the show, off camera, he's a totally different person.
Yeah,
it's just he's just laid back, yeah, it's cool, whatever.
But he's kind of laid back. He shows up on the screen. He's like, "Hey, I'm saying that the engines are they're not working or something."
Guy blows up across the screen, flies across the screen.
You might want to get down here.
We're gonna need a beryllium sphere. We're out of that. Hey, team. Oh, hey, come on, group hug. Good job, guys. Me and my boys. I get one of my boys to fix it.
He just keeps appearing on screen in very strange dialogue and
it's funny.
A weird cadence when he talks. It's like he's excited to tell them, but also nervous to say anything at the same time. I don't know. It's bizarre.
Yeah. He doesn't know what he's saying, but at the same time, things are blowing up, so he's scared, but he doesn't know how to show that.
But he's also kind of a psycho because he's the only person that's when they all get in the goo and they go to the spaceship for the first time, he's like, that was a hell of a thing. He's like, what's wrong with them? What's wrong with these guys? They're all like,
well, no, you just saw the aliens in their octopus form. And octopuses are really important because they have lots of empathy, and they sacrifice themselves for their children, according to Will Wheaton, which is why he has an octopus tattoo on his forearm, like an idiot. And then next to the forearm, the other forearm is he's got Twitter, and he's got his enemy list on Twitter.
Just never.
Sorry,
stopping.
X. He's not even on X. He's on Twitter anymore. He left. He's gone, which is probably good for everybody. I don't think he stayed. He's probably on what's it called, Mastodon, that nobody cares about.
Mastodon.
Yeah, it's one of those other services, I guess. I'm
hoping this is.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Oh no, it's before this. Just before this. I'm sorry.
Oh, the aliens. Here
he is, right here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's just bizarre.
Hey, Commander.
All right.
Listen, we found some beryllium on a nearby planet. We might be able to get there if we reconfigure the solar matrix in parallel for endothermic propulsion. What do you think?
How do you describe that performance? It's so weird.
What do you think?
It's like he's high. And there's a scene later where Sam Rockwell literally goes, "Are you high?" Because he goes, "I have an idea." Because Sam Rockwell's going to go sacrifice himself. He's like, "If I'm going to die, I might as well die a hero." And he goes, "Wait, let's try this." And he and he grabs the gun and starts one. He goes, "Are you high?" It's got to be toward the end, but it's just before the little trick.
That's the end right here.
Yeah,
yeah.
Go ahead and talk. I'll find it.
My God, Thos Hammer. Don't say that line.
Yeah, it's right here. No, this is what he does with that.
That's what he does. Yeah.
Here it is.
Here it is.
You ever think about that?
You're the plucky comic relief.
Besides, I just had this really interesting idea. Are you stoned?
Are you stoned? I never noticed that.
Yeah.
I never noticed that line before.
Really?
Are you stoned?
That's the totally.
That's funny.
Line.
That's funny.
Because he goes,
I didn't realize he said that.
Yeah.
That's funny. Are you stoned?
I don't know how I remember this
Maybe
movie
he is.
this well.
He's eating snacks the whole time. He's got the munchies.
It's true.
So maybe he's just high. He's that guy. He's the Harrison Ford of the group. He's got to have his dime bag wherever he goes.
When he's flying a fucking plane across the country.
I make doors for people for entryways, and I smoke a lot of dope, and I sell it to people too. A lot of clientele came through my house, and that's what I did before I was an actor. I sold weed.
I'm mostly known for crashing planes.
I'm mostly known for weed and crashing planes and fucking sticks.
Okay, well, speaking of selling drugs, let's talk about Tim Allen.
Yeah, he didn't sell drugs. He took drugs. He bought drugs. He bought cocaine, okay? Back off, pal. It's the 80s. What do you want?
Actually, I think it's one of those stories where he was buying weed, but they upgraded it.
Yeah, probably.
To coke.
Yeah, back in the day when weed was horrible and everybody went to prison for weed. Stupid laws.
I don't think people should go to prison for coke. Who cares?
No, well, the drug thing is it's gun related usually. If you have drugs on you and a gun, depending on what state you're in, that's an automatic 10 years.
Which is stupid.
Because they think that you're a dealer, which again, I mean, if it's unregistered, if it's a registered gun, it's 10 years automatic, which is what happened to my uncle's son, his firstborn.
Right out the womb.
He went to prison for 10 years or
He's smuggling drugs in the womb.
And he tried to make a union at his father's business. He tried to unionize the workers, and his dad was like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" And so he basically banned him for life and gave him money. Just said, go live somewhere else, please. Don't come back. And pretty much that's what happened until he came back recently. Well, last like 10, 15 years he's been back. He's the one that tried to sell me on the idea. He goes, hey, you're in entertainment movies, right? I was like, sure, yeah. I got an idea. I want to tell you about this. This is going to be my next idea. This is what I want to invest some money into. NorCal Girls Gone Wild. I was like, what? Yeah, NorCal Girls, Northern California Girls Gone Wild. We're going to do that, and we're just going to sell it as that. And it's just to be girls taking their tops off and going on the river and drinking and partying. Oh, sounds great.
Sounds like you're going to see a lot of tits and arm hair.
We don't got enough of that going on right now. This is back in the day of like DVD and you order the Girls Gone Wild video pack. Like 10 hours of titties.
The bouncing for TV logo.
Yeah.
The girls shaking around.
Girls kiss each other and then they puke, and then the guys going, whoa! They're all like smoking, slapping her ass.
Oh yeah.
And now all those people are died from fentanyl. Fentanyl
all of them. Every single one of them. It's weird.
Every single one of them. It's weird. They wouldn't stop partying. And they took the wrong turn, man. Much like this movie.
Tim Allen. I like Tim Allen. I always have.
He's great.
I don't like, I don't want to hear about him politically or anything. I think he needs to shut the fuck up about his shows being censored. Just shut up and do the show.
Well, he kind of was. He did get. They did this. They pulled a Roseanne on him, kind of a thing.
He got it back though.
He did. She didn't. She got fucked royally.
No, it's just I like him. I've always liked Tim Allen. I think he's funny. I don't think I've ever seen his stand up though.
Well, I remember I never saw a show. I saw a stand up. His stand up was funny, but it was blue. He curr. I mean, he said fuck and all that shit. And his show is pretty much not him. That's why I never watched the show, because I was like, that's not Tim Allen. That's the saccharine Tim Allen. That's Toolman. That's Toolman. That's not Tim Allen. which is fine. I mean, you need to sell that for. I mean, it's a fucking Disney ABC Family show for Christ's sake, and good for him. And he was successful. Good for him. Back in the day when you could make hundreds of millions of dollars doing a TV show like that.
Yeah,
He did.
203 episodes back from 91 to 99.
That's crazy.
He's on the Larry Sanders Show as himself.
Which episode of Larry Sanders was he on? I don't remember.
He was on episode
What's the one
611 called Flip.
That's the last episode. No, it's not. It's not the last episode. I'm sorry.
Isn't there 7 seasons of Larry Flint?
I think there's 8 seasons. I think it's 8.
There is. Dun, 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 dun.
I think it's 8 seasons.
Oh, there's only 6. Yeah.
So 6 seasons.
Yeah. It is the last episode. 611.
Oh, so it is the last. Okay, 611. Wow. Oh, okay. Maybe that's where I was confused. I was thinking it was 8, but it was 6. That's what it was.
Okay.
Because 6, yes. Flip is the last episode. Everybody's on that episode.
Yeah.
Everybody, but it's weird. Watch Larry Sanders Show. How many people on that show are dead now? Like a lot. Like a lot of people who show up on that show are dead now. It's kind of amazing. It's like a rest in peace. It's like a graveyard, that show. Littered with the dead.
He did a movie. Tim Allen did a movie 2002 called Big Trouble.
Not very good. I didn't like it.
I didn't mind it.
Maybe I got to rewatch it. Maybe I was in the right mindset to watch it when I saw it. But I only saw it once. I didn't care for it.
That's one of those movies that also stars everyone.
Well, that was a oh God, what's his name? The guy who directed Men in Black.
Sonnenfeld.
Barry Sonnenfeld.
Yeah. Omar Epps, Jason Lee, Zoe Deschanel, Heavy D, Ben Foster, Patrick Warburton, Janine Garofalo, Dennis Farina, Donnie Knoxville, Tucci, Sizemore, Rene Russo, Tim Allen.
Wow. Look at that.
Just one of those movies with fucking everybody.
What year was that? Was that 99?
2002.
That was 2002?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why I didn't like it, because it felt like it was a 90s movie, but it came out in 2002.
He did one called Who is Cletus Tout, which I watched. I have zero memory of this one.
Sounds familiar, but I don't think anybody cared.
Yeah. I'm looking kind of around that time. He used a lot of TV stuff, but I think he did a really good job, actually. The scene where he's in the limo and all that, and then goes up to the spaceship, whole spaceship scene, I think he did a really good job with.
Yeah. No, he's good in this movie. I can't imagine somebody else. Though I remember everybody in the documentary, because originally it was supposed to be Kevin Kline, and everybody hears that, and for the first time, they go, whoa, oh, wait a minute. Maybe that could have worked. That's pretty good. Kevin Kline and Harold Ramis, that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
And everybody was, oh, we got to talk about that. Harold Ramis was the original director on this movie.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
Everyone had the same reaction of Kevin Kline. No, come on. Not. Well, yeah, I guess I can. Yeah. It's kind of right up the valley, actually.
Yeah, it makes sense. And then everybody's like, oh, after 20 years, it's like, well, come on. No one else could play that part but Tim Allen.
Yeah.
But Tim Robbins was a choice, which that would have been odd. I love the fact that they wanted Bruce Willis. That would have been terrible.
Oh, my God.
Bruce Willis would have been horrible.
He's too up his own ass. He would have ruined it.
Well, it's not up his own ass. His brain is dying.
Not back
That's why. No, it was back then. I think that's why he's all fucked up. That's why he looks the way he does, because he's like angry because he's forgetting things. I think he had this for a long time. This has been happening for a while. I think that's why, because like you see him in other stuff, he seemed to be all right. Like the last 15, 20 years, you're just like, well, if you don't like the job, why do you keep doing it? Yeah. You're like, oh wait, he's dying. That's why he keeps working, because he's getting money for his family, like Chadwick Boseman did. Poor Chadwick Boseman, he did everything. Like that guy was probably on his deathbed acting in a movie.
Yeah, like
doing a job somewhere.
And the last thing he did was
where's my check?
I've been watching the What If episodes on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah,
I'm like,
it's a lot. Voices for that.
I was like, oh, it's actually Chadwick Boseman. It's like right before he died.
Yeah. Look, it's like Phil Hartman. Phil Hartman's last Simpson episode. I just watched it the other day. It was from the season. Oh God, what, season 12? It was like 4 years after he died.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was like a long time after he died, and it was like the last episode, the last thing he ever recorded for The Simpsons. Like that's crazy. Like that was
I mean,
that was
a show
fucking
like that-
weird.
Well, remember that show, Simpsons used to get like 5-6 year contracts, so they would extend the show. Like
yeah.
Now they do
They're
like 2-3
basically
seasons.
yeah.
But
Well, sure, yeah. They're supposed to be canceled like 10 years ago, and then they weren't.
yeah,
And now they
And
just
they
kept.
brought it.
Now it's just like fuck it, who cares?
There's always a holdout in the cast, and they're like, fuck it.
No.
It's at this point, it's free money.
Oh, shit, yeah.
You're talking into a mic, probably from your house at this point.
Now, yeah, for sure.
Like I doubt Harry
They
Shearer's
have-
driving it.
No. Oh hell no! They have a sound booth in their house that's portable. They put it up when they come in. They record his stuff for Monday through Wednesday, and then the rest of the week he has to himself. Doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Imagine having that much money. That much money. They got to have like $80 million in the bank easy.
I would assume.
Easy.
Just from talking.
Yeah, just from doing funny voices.
And half of like Harry Shearer's voices are just his voice.
Different elements of
He just kind of does this
voice.
Yeah.
I'll do this one, then I will do this one, and I do that one, and I do this one. Constancy. I'm Reverend Lovejoy.
Oh, Tim Allen.
Constancy.
I think he did a really good job, and I love that part of the documentary that you were telling me about, where Tim Allen is telling Just Shoot Me guy that it's just they're just actors, and he finally understands it, and he's like, oh, and he's like, there he is, now he gets it, and he's just breaking down.
Yeah, Alan Rickman says,
"Oh, Spielberg was on set that day.
The comedian felt something." I think Alan Rickman did it kind of like he laughed. I think he was enjoying himself.
Yeah,
but at the same time, he's such a pro. He just doesn't like the fact that people just don't take this as seriously as him.
I think it's like Patrick Stewart. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Because it's you made me think of that shot. There's a couple behind the scenes photos, and Alan Rickman is having a ball.
Yeah, he's laughing.
He's laughing at Tim Allen. I really don't think they didn't like each other.
No, well, I think it was just a professional thing.
Yeah,
it was just they got along, and he probably enjoyed being around him. It's just that he didn't. He was like, well, this is work. You're not really taking it seriously because I'm trying to do something here. React to me just for the work part of it. You're not really responding to me off camera. I'll do it for you. You should do it for me. But if you're, whatever, just have the respect to be quiet as I'm doing something. But you're making people laugh over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is what he does. I mean, that's what Tim Allen can't not make people laugh. I mean, he's not going to. Yeah, and even what's his name? The guy, the black guy. I can't remember his name. And his nickname's Chill.
Chill, yeah.
What's his real name? What's his full name?
Everyone just called him Chill in that documentary.
Yeah, they all call him Chill. I was like, what's his name?
His name is Daryl Mitchell.
Darren Mitchell, yeah.
Daryl Mitchell.
Daryl Mitchell, yeah. I keep forgetting. I just remember Chill.
Yeah.
Daryl Chill Mitchell. And he's saying, like, Tim Allen, we're laughing the whole time with me and, and the other guy from Just Shoot Me. I always forget his name, too. Just Shoot Me guy.
Enrico Colatoni.
Yeah, how am I going to remember that?
Just Shoot Me guy.
I Just Shoot Me guy. The ball
He's
guy.
great on Just Shoot Me. I'm not making fun.
He's great. I love him. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
And I love him. He's actually good in a lot of stuff. I've seen him a bunch of stuff.
He reminds me, especially with his first name, but I've always thought this. He reminds me of Hector Elizondo.
Yeah.
They're like brothers.
For sure.
Or something.
They got to be related somewhere.
Where they're like both very good at subtle comedy.
Yeah.
Both of them. Not so subtle, but.
No, that's not subtle.
No, Enrico was my favorite part of Just Shoot Me. I like that show.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, I like
anyway. Yeah, you're saying that they were just laughing at him. And...
They're just having a good time laughing about it.
But I think that dynamic actually is exactly what their characters are in the movie.
Right, exactly.
I'm pretty sure Alan Rickman appreciated that in a little bit.
I'm sure that's what helped fuel that chemistry. Everybody's laughing at him. The comedy boys here getting everybody's happy with him, and I'm the guy who has to be the serious one. I have to bring everybody down to make the story work.
I'm sure he loosened up a lot because the previous year to this, he did Dogma, and he has to pull on his pants and show that he has no dick. And you don't do that if you don't have a sense of humor.
I'm anatomically correct as a Ken doll.
Yes. He's my favorite part of Dogma.
Sorry. Oh, he's the best part of Dogma for sure. And how they got him to play that part. That's
what I'm saying.
amazing.
You don't do that if you don't have a sense of humor. So I'm sure
Yeah.
because everyone else, when they talked about after they talked about the Tim Allen thing, they're all like, he did have a sense of humor. He would do that like secondary. It seemed like.
Well, Justin Long had that story, and I told it wrong.
Oh, God, I love it.
told it here where I thought he said fraud, but no, he says fuck you. He wrote him a letter, like a nice letter, but the first thing he writes is fuck you in cursive because he couldn't do the part or whatever.
It was all very fancily written.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. That was funny.
And Justin Long was like tearing up when he was saying it.
Oh yeah, but what a great keepsake to have if you're an actor.
Yeah.
You get something from Alan Rickman like that. I'd frame that, put it on the wall. It'd be awesome. Where's the fuck you letter, Justin? I want to see that fuck you letter. That's hilarious.
It's Abraham Lincoln's signature in a Hateful Eight.
Yeah, I got it right before Jeepers Creepers. Right before I got my eyes gouged out in Jeepers Creepers.
Right before I was balls deep in what's her name?
Drew Barrymore.
Thank you.
Well, somebody told me that was all a setup, arranged.
I can see that.
That was all arranged, a Hollywood arrangement that wasn't real.
Just to get over the fact that she was with Tom Green.
Well, something like that. I think it was like a career for him and for her. And I guess he said that he was gay, which I don't believe because he's married. He's with that girl. He's with that the girl from Mean Girls now, Justin Long.
Amanda Seafood?
Yeah, Amanda Seafood. He's with her, I think.
Oh.
I think they're a couple.
No idea.
I think Amanda Seafood and Justin Long are together.
Huh.
I think. I'm almost positive. I mean, I could look it up, I guess.
You know what I just realized? This is our second Justin Long movie to cover. After Barbarian.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Well.
And he's fantastic in Barbarian.
Oh, I like Justin Long. Justin Long's good.
Justin Long's great.
He is good. He is good.
Speaking of Dogma, I don't think he's in Dogma, but he's in he's in the after that, he's in Kevin Smith movies.
Yeah, he's in the bad Kevin Smith movies.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He's all right. Zach and Miri wasn't terrible.
He's in Jane Silent Bob Strike Back, Strike Back. I like that one.
Oh no, Kate Bosworth. He married Kate Bosworth. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's who it was. They've been married since 2023.
This year. Okay.
This year.
You made it.
Shit, he's 40. I know he's 45 years old.
He's 45.
He's 45.
Well, he did say in this movie, he goes, I was 20, 21. I was like, you were 21 there?
Yeah, well, that was 1998. They were probably making that movie in 1998. So, yeah, he's 21. That makes sense.
That's crazy. I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's funny.
Star of Live Free or Die. Oh, my God. It's the third Justin Long movie because I also talked about Live Free or Die Hard on here.
Did we? Oh.
Frank and I.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, my God. Three Justin Long movies.
Didn't you do Jeepers Creepers?
No.
You did Jeepers Creepers 2 or 3, didn't you?
No Jeepers Creepers have been discussed.
Yeah, I thought you've done a Jeepers Creepers movie.
Nope.
Oh, wow. They're terrible.
Oh, yeah.
They're not very good. They're directed by a pedophile.
It's true.
Victor Salva. Is he like a big pedophile or something?
Yeah, some
allegedly.
Weird
Yeah, kind of weird. Weird, Jack.
I'm looking up other movies that he's in to see if there's a fourth one.
I'm sure there is. There's got to be.
He's in Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox Story.
Yeah, he's like a bit part in that, though.
I know, but he's also in one of my favorite underrated comedies is Walk Hard, but Idiocracy as well.
That's right. Yeah, Idiocracy. You fucked up. You're
waiting.
You talk like a fag.
Shit's all fucked up.
Your shit's all fucked up. That's what it was. Your shit's all fucked up. You talk like a fag. Oh God, what a great movie!
He has my favorite scene in that movie, which is that speech that he gives right there.
Now, speaking of that, did you see Galaxy Quest in theaters, or was this a video movie for you?
No, this was a video movie.
I saw Galaxy Quest in the theater.
I wish I would have now knowing.
Yeah, because you really appreciate the director's choices because he goes from that pan and scan to 185 and then to 2351. He goes to different whites. He goes to different aspect ratios within the movie, like and 3 times.
That's what I wish the documentary was more about.
Well, he talked about it. I mean,
he talked about it and they showed it for 13 seconds, and he goes, he made fun of himself. He goes, "That was a really good decision. Really good decision. This spaces
His,
out.
his people wouldn't show it right because the
Yeah.
projectors are dumb. Luckily for me, the projector was on it because it worked perfectly. He did a good job. It didn't go across the screen. It fit the whole screen in that third part where it reveals itself to be space. That was really well done. I was like, well, that's cool. And I remember being in the theater going like, that's neat. That's cool.
Have you ever been in a
That's really
theater
neat.
where they're showing the wrong? They don't have the curtains pulled.
Oh yeah, it's happened before. Yeah,
Yeah, I've definitely been there, and I'm like, do I get up?
I went and
Fuck
saw
it.
The Flash. When I took my brother, we went and saw The Flash in theater. It glitched all the time. It was glitchy. It was like it
Really?
was just flat. It was like flash. It was just it would flash black or gray or something. Like it was a
That's why
bad signal.
I don't want to see digital in the theater.
Well, that's all we got now. It's all digital.
Yeah, but I wanted
for
to see
Christopher
we
Nolan
went and saw
and
Oppenheimer, and I'm looking
QP.
up Oppenheimer. I'm
Yeah.
like, please have the 70 millimeter. They probably don't have that. Probably just if you convert it to 35, whatever you got available, I want to see it on film. But no, it's just digital. I'm like, God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, that's all. That's all you're gonna get.
Yeah.
The only place you're gonna get that 70 millimeter print is like L.A., New York.
Yeah. There is an IMAX
That's it.
theater out here that will show it, but I wasn't going to drive out there.
It
We got
wasn't
lucky.
real IMAX. It's probably fake.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
surprised that Phoenix doesn't have an IMAX theater. Because Phoenix
We
is
do.
a big city. That's a big market.
We got an IMAX theater. It's a
Yeah, but I wonder if it's a real one.
Phoenix IMAX.
Because I have an IMAX theater. It's not real IMAX. It's the fake IMAX, it's LIMAX.
We have
There's only like
AMC IMAX theater, then there's the Harkins IMAX.
yeah, maybe Harkins is a real IMAX.
I'm sure AMC is more the real.
No,
Harkins is like a full.
Because AMC has their own big screen format theater that they're trying to sell. So I think they kind of kick IMAX to the curb. They're kind of like, yeah, we don't want you to take our money. We want to sell our version of IMAX, which is like Signature or AMC, like whatever their bigger screen is at AMC that's not IMAX. I don't know what it is over there. I think the one that used to be called Signature or something like that. Something fancy where they have an excuse to charge you $5 more for a ticket. Come see it in our giant screen, our Alpha Dome Theater, designed to be a bigger screen by 10 inches.
You know what we have out here?
Which means you pay $8 more.
Those D-box seats.
Oh yeah, I've done D-box.
I've never done that.
It's fun. They're fun. If you get a good one, it's actually kind of cool. It's like, oh, this is cool. Like I did Avengers D-box. The first Avengers came out. It's cool. It was neat. It was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, you need a specific
it felt
movie
like
for that.
Like we were in the helicopter in the Avengers, and like it feels like you're in a helicopter. It was going like it was vibrating, like the valve, like that was cool. And anytime like the Hulk went crazy, the suit would go it would jerk around. I was like, oh, this is pretty fun.
Yeah,
but again, it's like a $10 extra ticket.
Yeah,
$10 fee.
Once I want to go there. I actually forgot about it till right now.
But it's got to be an action movie. It's got to be like a blockbuster popcorn.
Yeah, and I want to go see Terms of Endearment 3 and sit there. And
you're not going to go see fucking the Bernstein movie with Junos. They're calling him blackface, basically. What's his name? Bradley Miller or
Bradley Cooper?
Oh, Bradley Cooper.
Junos.
Yeah. He's getting. Yeah, he has a fake nose. So they're calling him Junos. They're saying he's a blackface, basically, because he's not a Jewish man playing Jew. It's like, oh, shut up. Stop this shit. Knock it off.
He's already got a giant nose. That's why I call him Birdley Cooper. He has a big bird's.
But he has a fake nose though. Yeah. They made it bigger.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Funny.
It's its own character.
They basically just digitally inserted Adrian Brody's nose on his face.
And it's voiced by Jackie Mason.
The noses.
Hello, what's going on? Oh, man, I'm so sick of this. Hello, what is going on here? Where's the bagel? I want a bagel. Give me a bagel.
One nostril is Jackie Mason. The other one is Woody Allen.
Oh, God, what an awful movie. This is a nightmare.
Oh, damn.
Film.
We already had problems before Woody Allen showed up.
Oh, my God. It's a problem. But this is the movie that brings. So Do you think this is the movie that sort of solidified Sam Rockwell?
Okay, I'm glad you brought up someone because we're going through the characters, and yeah, Sam Rockwell.
Yes.
It's yeah, definitely. Because I mean I saw Green Mile in the theater. I already know who he was because he's great in Green Mile.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Suck my dick.
he did say in the documentary, he's like, I eventually accepted this role because it was coming out right after Green Mile, and I figured it'd be a good, dramatic evil
Yeah.
comedy. And yeah, it seems like this is where people know him from.
Yeah.
Not as one of the thugs in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We're the Shredder family. We're the Shredder family. Yes, Justin Long does an impression of Sam Rockwell, and Sam Rockwell said, "I think it's a little exaggerated, but it's good. It's good. He's good."
Sam Rockwell, they do a scene where they're talking about improvising, and they go to Sam Rockwell and they're telling the story of he went to the director and he's like, "Hey, this or he goes to the writer. He goes, I don't really like this line. Like, can I say it like this?" And it's the line where he goes, where they're kissing at the end, Tony Shalhoub, and he's like, "That's not right." Like that's what he says, and I guess that was improvised. And they tell Sam Rockwell that, and he goes, "I said that? Oh, I'm glad I did."
Yeah,
and I was like, "I am Sam Rockwell." Like, oh, I said that, huh? Okay,
that sounds something. That sounds right. I'm glad I did that. That's smart.
Yeah.
Because right after that, like what he does, he does Charlie's Angels, which is 2000.
Oh,
He's
I
the
haven't
bad
pulled
guy.
up here.
He's a bad guy in Charlie's Angels, which is probably a big paycheck. That's why he does it. And after Galaxy Quest, he's kind of like toast of the town, probably. And then after Charlie's Angels, Confessions is 2002, right?
Confessions is 2002.
Yeah,
he's in a bunch of like smaller movies at that point, like Made, Heist.
Right? Yeah, Made. Heist. Okay, Heist was 2002 then. Yeah,
2001
or 2001. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then Confessions in 2002.
That kicks him out.
And Matchstick Men the next year, and this is where he became my favorite actor. Way back then, those two movies are fucking fantastic.
Yeah, really good.
But I'm obsessed with Charlie Kaufman, so I saw Confessions, and I was like, God damn, I love this.
But you didn't read the book?
No, I never read the book.
You don't have to. Probably don't have to.
I don't know. I never thought about it. But then in 2005, he's in a movie, and I saw it, and I was like, this is very similar to Galaxy Quest, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm like, Sam Rockwell's here. Alan Rickman plays the robot.
That's right.
Robot. Like,
I
love both movies, but for very different reasons. They're both completely different, but they're both fantastic.
Mos Def,
yeah. Zoe Deschanel. Speaking of her again,
the Pixie Dream Girl went in that period of time.
Sam Rockwell plays Zaphra Beetlebrox, and he's got two heads.
Yes.
Because I read the books before I saw the movie.
Right. Okay.
The Douglas Adams books.
Yes.
And they're great. They're fantastic.
I got them right.
Oh, do you? You ever read them?
Yeah, I gotta read them. They're on my list.
Yeah, they are. I'll be honest. They are exactly what you see in the movie. Hitchhiker's Guide is exactly what is in the book. Like they did such a good job adapting that. But Martin Freeman in the movie is fantastic, and he made that character a lot better than I read it. But it is a very, very enjoyable book, and just absurdist humor, which I enjoy. Oh, yeah, I got the same one. The one from Barnes & Noble.
Yeah. I got this guy here.
Titanic?
Starship Titanic. With,
Is that the Terry Jones? Monty Python?
Yeah. The Terry Jones.
I have some Michael Palin books. He does a lot of, like, traveling books.
Yeah. I also got Douglas Adams' biography here too. Where's that book at? Where the hell did that go?
In 2007, he's in Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford. Sam Rockwell. Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
He's in Choke.
Yeah, I enjoyed Choke. I think it's kind of an underrated movie.
Right. It's a great movie.
No.
He's fucking fantastic in that movie. But I'm obsessed with Chuck Palahniuk, and that's...
Well, what's funny about Choke is it's directed by Agent Paulson from the Avengers, from
Clark
Marvel.
Gregg. Yeah.
Clark Gregg. That's what's so
That
funny.
same year, he was in Frost Nixon, which is great.
Yeah.
Moon is one of my favorite movies.
Moon's good. Moon's very good.
And it's 55 versions of him.
Yeah.
Then I finally went back and saw Iron Man 2, and I was like,
oh, I love him. He's
Sam
great in
Rockwell.
Iron Man too. Yeah.
He's great, but I'm like, I don't really care for the movie that much.
The movie's not great. He's the best part of the movie.
Definitely.
Your bird. No, you'll get a bird.
He's also in 2012. He's in another what I consider just a great
Take
movie.
the bird away from him.
Seven Psychopaths and
Seven Psychopaths is one of my favorite movies.
And The Way Back in 2013. Those movies
I don't think I saw. I haven't seen The Way Back.
I don't think you'll like it. I really don't.
Is that the one where they're like traveling? They're hiking or something?
It's like a coming of age movie. The movie's got like, Sam Rockwell runs a
camp.
No, not a camp. It's a water park.
Right. Yes.
Works there, but it's got like Steve Carell. I'm pulling it up right now. Tony Colletti, Steve Carell. Alice Grantley,
I think I've seen it, and I just don't remember seeing it.
Amanda Peet. Nat Faxon actually directed it and wrote it.
Maybe I've seen chunks of it. I've seen enough of it where I think I've seen all the Sam Rockwell stuff.
Yeah,
because like it would always be on like TV, like HBO or whatever.
He's really good.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
I genuinely love that movie. I think it is. I was expecting more of a hipster movie than it was, but it's just a sweet movie and it's funny.
Yeah. Okay.
But Sam Rockwell's the reason I watched it. But
yeah, absolutely.
His best movie was 2015 Poltergeist remake. Hands down, his best movie.
That was good for his paycheck. That's good for his bank account.
I haven't seen.
He could go do art. He could do theater in someone's garage. That's why he did Poltergeist.
I haven't seen. Wow, it's been that long since I've seen a Sam Rockwell movie. Poltergeist was the last one I saw.
You didn't see Three Billboards?
Nope.
Oh, you didn't see Three, but you won the Oscar for that.
I didn't see Vice. I didn't see Jojo Rabbit. I didn't see Richard Jewell.
Oh,
I did see the bad guy, the cartoon.
Yeah, he's great in all those movies. Richard Jewell, he's fucking phenomenal. He's awesome in Richard Jewell. He's the lawyer. He's awesome. I love Richard Jewell. That's one of my. That's one of the most underrated Clint Eastwood movies ever. Is Richard Jewell? And
me and my wife have it on our list to watch.
I have it. I got it on Blu-ray here. I bought it. I love that movie.
Oh, bad phrasing.
It
blew up Atlanta.
Atlanta bombed the shit out of that movie. And that was supposed to be Jonah Hill. And Jonah Hill said no because he was tired of playing fat people. He wanted to lose a bunch of weight.
Good. He got that guy.
Have people take him seriously because he took it that offensively. I think Jonah Hill, and rightfully so, got tired of being called like the fat guy, called jokes. They go, "You must stink." He goes, "What?"
He's like a super sensitive guy. I don't blame him.
He is. No, I don't blame him either. I think he was for a long time. I think he's always been that way. And to get lose that weight probably took a long time, and that's part of the deal. It takes forever to lose weight. It's hard. Trust me, I know. I've gone up and down my whole life.
It's funny because I've only seen the three things I've seen of his since 2015 are all voices. I saw Trolls World Tour. I saw F is for Family. He plays the swinger, like 70s swinger neighbor.
That's funny.
He is fucking funny on that show, though. I forgot about that. And then I saw The Bad Guys.
What's The Bad Guys?
It's like he plays the wolf, the big bad wolf. It's a bunch of all the animals that are evil, in bad stories, and they're all
right.
It's well done. But
an Amazon show or a Netflix show, or what is it?
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a show.
No, F is for Family is the
F is for Family show. It's Bill Burr
show.
Yeah, I saw the first season.
That show's fucking funny.
It's funny.
He sneaks into his parents' bedrooms and
he's
into the bed
and they're fucking balls. Yes, hilarious. I remember
that. That's Justin Long.
It's a good show. I've seen it. Yeah, it's a funny show.
This keeps wrapping up together, doesn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Justin Long, like our secret mascot for the show.
He's just connected to everything.
I thought it was Nick Cage, but it's Justin Long all along.
Apparently, and Nick Cage and Justin Long, have they been in a movie together?
No,
I can't think of one.
No, not that I know of. Yeah. Now I want to see it.
It has to be done, or the universe will collapse on itself.
Let's finish with
And
Sarah.
then you have. Oh,
One
you'll
of
go into Sigourney Weaver's character.
yeah, after that. And this will feed into hers because one of my favorite segments of the movie is Sam Rockwell freaking out, and he's on the
Yeah.
spaceship and they're going down to the planet, and he's like, he's basically saying he's a red shirt, and then I'm a walk-on extra. Nobody knows. You guys don't even know my last name.
What's my name? What's your
What's my
name?
last name? You're like, I don't know. He's like, that's exactly right. I'm gonna die. But then later on, Sigourney Weaver they're running, and the guy turns evil or something. I forget what it is exactly.
The miners, the aliens, yeah.
And she goes, "Get him away from Guy. They're gonna kill him."
We have to get out of here before they eat one of those things that eats Guy.
That's what it was.
And he goes, "What?" Yeah, it's funny shit. Yeah, no, it's a masterpiece of a film. It's just perfect script. The director was right on for it. He knew what to do to make it work. And I'm kind of shocked that he hasn't gone to bigger things. The director.
He has it?
He's done like shows and like
he did Red 2.
So, I mean, he works, but like nothing huge, like nothing on a level of like Galaxy Quest. You know,
Excuse
like something as
Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Well, that was okay. Corrected. I stand corrected.
Thank you. He did produce a movie I liked. For some reason, I like this movie a lot. It's called Charlie Countryman with Shia LaBeouf.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a weird little small movie.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of movies in like 2013 that were very small but enjoyable. It was
and forget those days are over.
The Josh Hummel, Josh Gad. Was it Josh Gad?
Oh, what a horrible duo that
Scenic Route. It was a fucking great movie for how stupid it was, but Charlie Countryman was one of them.
I can't Josh Gad because of fucking pixels.
Was it Josh Gad? I'm thinking no, it's Dan Fogel, I think. Yeah, Dan Fogel.
Okay, that would make more sense.
Yeah. But Scenic Route. Let me pull Scenic Route.
Scenic Route.
Yeah, Dan Fogler. I really enjoyed this movie.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. It's not much going on in it, but it is fascinating to watch. Oh shit, what happened? This one.
Oh. Yeah, I had no clue.
Yep, little
when did this come out?
2013. Yeah, 2013.
Oh wow, yeah, that's 10 years
They
ago.
just like they're trapped out in the desert and they just like slowly lose their minds.
Wow.
Yeah. Is that no, it's not. Okay.
I started watching that's back when he was making Ferg. That's back when he was still with Fergalicious.
He's not with her anymore?
Oh god, they're long broken up.
Okay.
What a sad tale that was. She's Fergalicious.
Sorry, you started watching what?
That's just a sad story. Fergalicious. No, watching that 11/18/63, whatever the Stephen King show on Amazon. Saw like the first 3 episodes. Pretty good.
I fucking love it.
Josh Duhamel was the bad guy, was the murderous father, the psychopath. I was like, oh, you did a good job in that. That was pretty good.
I like him. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to finish that show. I liked it so far.
Oh,
I love Chris Cooper.
By the end of the last episode, I'm just in tears watching that by myself.
Really?
I'm like, fuck you, show. How'd you get me?
I need to watch it.
I love that show.
Because does he stop the Kennedy assassination? I forget. I think I've heard the ending. I just don't remember.
You just watch it. It's
surprised me. Surprised me.
I'll be honest. I don't remember.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah,
that's not the part that got me. So,
right? No, there's more to it. There's a lot going on in this movie. There's a lot.
I love scenes where the person remembers the person, but due to the circumstances, the other person doesn't know them, and they just want to tell them, and they're like, "Nah, I should just let it go and be in the moment." If that makes any sense,
right?
That's why I'm the one person in the world who likes the last season of Lost.
Yes. No, there's a lot. People like it. It's just they're whimsical, which is kind of funny because you're not whimsical. Remember how we had this discussion with Adam? He's not whimsical.
Adam is not whimsical.
Adam is not, because Adam did not like Lost.
I can deal with whimsy.
Yeah, he can't.
I get very particular about how things are done, but I have a wide range of I don't know. I'm willing.
If you're willing to forgive it, if they have rules set up, they kind of follow the rules.
If you follow your rules, it's fine. Which 11,
Lost.
22, 63 or whatever it is does perfectly.
Yeah. Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I've enjoyed it. I didn't finish it. I gotta slowly watch that one. But I'm still pissed off at Castle Rock. You'll never get me like that one. Oh, that show just pissed me off.
There's something wrong with you, man.
That show bugs me, man.
Anyway.
I changed my mind. I want to go back.
For the fuss you made about getting left behind.
Yeah, but that's what I thought. I was the crewman that stays on the ship, and something is up there, and it kills me. But now I'm thinking I'm the guy who gets killed by some monster 5 minutes after we land on the planet.
You're not gonna
on the planet. I'm only pausing so we can show it.
You're not gonna die, you guy. Come on!
On the planet.
die on the planet, guy.
I'm not. What's my last name?
It's I don't know.
Nobody knows. Do you know why? Because my character isn't important enough for a last name. Because I'm gonna die 5 minutes in.
Guy.
All right. Oh, let's play this with Sigourney Weaver, then we'll get into her.
You have a last name.
Do I? Do I?
All right, that's all fine.
Classic.
That's why he's my favorite actor.
That's funny.
It's him and then Gary Oldman, like by a nose, but I fucking love Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell is probably the gift to acting the last 20 years. Because someone needs. He's like the new Chris Walken. It's like somebody's got to take that mantle, and it's up to Sam Rockwell to do it.
Interesting comparison.
Well, just because he's that character that shows up, he's like, "Oh, Chris Walken's in it." Well, that just elevates it. Now I'm really into it. Now I'm invested. What is this movie? You know, like True Romance. Christopher Walken scene is probably one of the greatest scenes in movie history. The Sicilian scene, top 5 for sure. Just amazing.
Brown eyes.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, brown eyes.
Am I lying?
Sigourney Weaver.
Yes.
I can't believe they were hesitant to cast her, according to the documentary, solely because of Alien.
Ripley. Yeah. Which they don't understand. It's like that's one character she plays. She's done like dozens of shit stuff. She's in Ghostbusters, for Christ's sake.
You want an actress who can do serious and space stuff and comedy. I literally cannot think of someone better than Sigourney Weaver.
She's been in some of the biggest movies of all time.
Yes.
I mean, like literally.
Movies that had no business doing as well as they did in theaters. Ghostbusters and Alien should not have done as well.
No.
And they were huge movies.
And
it's crazy.
And she's an Avatar, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
She shows up in Avatar. I mean,
well, that was after this, but still.
Still.
She's in a bunch of movies I love, like Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Small little scene at the end, but you could tell that Drew Goddard, the guy who made that movie, just loves Sigourney Weaver, so they made her like the most important character. Like she represents that entire company, whatever it is. She shows up for 2-minute scene. But why wouldn't you think Sigourney Weaver can play this role when she's already done something?
Well, it's Hollywood.
Something similar with Harold Ramis. This was while Harold Ramis' name was attached.
Yeah,
that's the stupid part.
Well, that's Hollywood. Well, it's just like when they get to doing the making of this movie, they say after the movie was done in post production, it was a nightmare, and they try to change everything last minute, saying that was stupid, this doesn't work, but all these stupid notes that make no sense. You're going like that. Well, that's that. 2 weeks ago you were fine with that. You don't want it. Now you say it's bad. Like, what's your guys' problem? Like, now you want it to be a Rugrats the movie? Like that was the movie that came out like 2 weeks before. Or like a month before, Rugrats come out. They're going, Rugrats made a bunch of money. We need to have this be Rugrats. Like, what the fuck? It's not even the same fucking genre. It's not even the same fucking movie style. That's animated.
Maybe you make that movie.
What are you talking about?
That movie.
Like,
You don't just start.
No,
all the
we
movies
have to
in
make
it.
this Rugrats. Like what?
It's
What
nonsense.
the fuck? How does that make sense?
Do you remember
Let's just
our film
oh.
school? We could look out the back window, the north-facing wall,
Yeah,
and see
classic
the Rugrats
Expo.
studio.
Yeah, they're right there.
They were right there making Rugrats all day.
Yeah, and all the other shit, All Real Monsters.
Yeah.
We found cells, didn't we? We found a bunch of film animated cells in the closets because we took over their offices. That's where our film school was in the Classic Expo building.
It's so weird.
They sold it. They're basically, I think they were like leasing it out to the film school, making money. I think they eventually moved away. They moved to Burbank further down.
Burbank makes more sense.
Yeah, but now I don't think they're in business anymore. I think they're all done.
Damon Lindelof is in this.
Yes, he's all over this
documentary.
Stuff, yeah,
he eventually takes over all the Will Wheaton spots, which thank
God.
Will Wheaton's just in the first half, then he's gone. And then Damon Lindelof is the one they keep going back to a lot.
Him and Brett Spiner are the only contributors from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
But he had a couple quotes that I really enjoyed, where he goes, "I consider this the best Star Trek movie."
Yeah.
Which is, he did say at one point we considered it the second best. I'm like, are you talking about your 2009 remake?
No, I think he's talking about Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan.
I hope I don't consider Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan.
That's what I inferred. Because
I think that's what he meant. But
that's what he meant. Yeah.
Star Trek, the first Star Trek is the best Star Trek to me.
The motion picture?
Yeah.
Really?
I like that slow. I like the slow, weird pace.
It's fine. It's fine.
I love it.
It's fine.
It's not for everyone. I'll say that.
It's fine. It's like I've seen it. I've seen it more than once. It's fine. The style, the hair, the Bones' fucking hippie beard is amazing.
They got those like weird medical outfits on. Like, so weird.
Oh my god. And the guy from the pedophile that went to prison, who's in prison now, is the captain of the Enterprise.
Dead.
Yep. Who would have thought?
And the mom from Seventh Heaven is in the fourth one.
She's in the fourth movie, which is technically the third movie in the new trilogy. Because that's its own trilogy. Star Trek 2, Star Trek 3, and Star Trek 4 are a trilogy. They're all connected.
They're all Star Trek 1.
Star Trek 1 doesn't count. They don't include that.
What? Are fucking David Gordon Green here now? What is going on?
They ignore Star Trek the motion picture. And Star Trek 2, 3, and 4 are like the heart of it. 5, no one gives a shit about because it sucks. And then 6 is actually pretty good. So it should be 2, 3, 4, 6. And then that's it. That's all of them.
Says who?
The rest of the movies don't talk. The fans with their brains.
I understand not liking the first movie because it's too slow for you, but it's still a good movie.
It's good. It's fine. It's a good. I like V'ger.
V'ger. Everyone can agree. Fuck 5. Like, no, you're not going to get an argument from anyone on that.
5 is bad.
But
5.
I need to sit down and rewatch those because I haven't watched 5 in a while.
No, 2, 3, and 4 are actually a really good trilogy. Yeah. It's actually really well done. It's like, oh wow, they all connect. It all makes sense. They're all in their own little universe, their own microverse here.
4 is kind of for me.
4 is fun.
It's fun, but it's like
it's the weirdest one, and it was the biggest hit. It's like the biggest risk, and it made the most money.
It's just got the stupidest plot with the space sausages and
the space,
the whales and
the space sausage tube and the
anyway,
whales.
Way off subject. I was getting to David Lindelof where he had a quote where he goes, "I'll give the studio this. For as much editing and cutting down and butchering they did, they made a very good movie."
Yes.
And I was like, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Because you want to bitch at the studio, but also they left it like still a huge cult classic movie.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do.
Oh yeah.
Especially nowadays, consider the other movies that studios butcher, which is like, Fantastic Four and Justice League and Suicide Squad, all those studio cut movies where they're just awful. But it's not. So I give him. I like that he said, hey, the studio cut it, and we wish they didn't, but it's they did a good job with what they did.
Oh yeah, oh for sure, yeah.
Because I will say this, and they brought this up a lot in like the first 20 minutes of the documentary. I think the best thing you could say about this movie is it's not. If this were made nowadays, it would be super, super negative and mean and sinister, like making fun of the people. And it just, this movie's like super wholesome. They never make fun of the fans. That's not what it's about. And I'm so glad watching it. It's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, it is.
Like they're not. He's kind of mean to some of the people when he gets angry, but he's not. It's not because they're fans and annoying him.
Yeah,
it's just because something's going on that we already saw.
Right. Yeah,
it's never directed at the fans.
Yeah,
and that was so smart of them to do that.
Oh, no, yeah, it's a perfect movie. It's just a weird movie that came together, and all these pieces fit perfectly. And it's lightning in a ball, and it happens probably once every 10 years. You get a movie like this that's just done. Everything works out, and it just clicks. You can't explain it. It works. And there's other movies that come out. You think it's going to be great, and something happens that ruins it. Either the company doesn't know what to do with it, and they fuck it up, or the director was a bad choice, or the actor's a bad choice. But everything fits in this. Even the music fits. Like everything fits.
Not the music in the documentary, though.
No, a documentary is something else.
They fucked that up, and the audio in the documentary is wrong.
Yeah, that's what I read.
And I guess they rushed it. Someone else did the audio for it, and it's just like kind of you can't hear people sometimes. But it's weird because Sigourney Weaver's in two perfect movies, if you ask me.
Yeah,
because Ghostbusters is a perfect movie.
Well, I would almost say she's in multiple perfect movies.
Yeah,
Galaxy Quest, Aliens. I think Aliens is a perfect movie.
I think Cabin in the Woods is a perfect movie. If you ask me.
Cabin in the Woods is a perfect movie. Yeah. Ghostbusters is a perfect movie. Ghostbusters 2 might just be a perfect movie.
Except for Alien and Aliens, all of those movies blend.
Alien is a good
blend comedy with comedy with action and comedy with sci-fi, and that's how I like my sci-fi. I like sci-fi mixed in as an afterthought. That's why I like Moon. Moon is a drama. It's a drama.
Right.
The guy wants to get home, and then it's the sci-fi is built on top of that. Like you have to have your. And that's why in this movie they're talking about he made a drama.
Right.
That you have to make a movie that way. You have to care about the characters. If you don't, I don't give a shit about the sci-fi.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you have to. Yeah. Well, every story is character driven.
Yeah.
If you don't have a character that's relatable, you're not going to get it. You don't care. You'll be out of the movie no matter what. There's just no point.
Unless it's super cynical, like a Rick and Morty thing, where that's the joke is how cynical it is.
And that's all they do is pound that in.
Yeah.
And that's what Hollywood does now. Cynical takes on everything.
But that's what this movie, Galaxy Quest, would be if it were made by anyone else at any other time. It would
because somebody would get somebody would get a Rick and Morty cartoon writer to rewrite the script, and they'd wreck it.
It would suck
because they've ruined everything they've touched outside of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Because all the Marvel movies are written by Rick and Morty guys, and they all suck. I think what was another one that came out? It was terrible, written by Rick and Morty people.
They had that other show.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know where that comes from. I think people just they want complication, I guess, and they hate their own fans. They hate fans. They hate fan bases because everything like if a show comes out and it's not good, the first things the company does say, "Oh, the fan base is toxic." It's like, oh yeah, by the way, well they don't like the show because we have too many. It's a racist thing because we have black characters in it and they don't like black characters. Like, no, we don't like these characters. They're not very good characters.
Yeah,
we don't like the choices they made as actors. You guys failed. You guys picked bad actors to play these roles. If you would have tried writing the script a little bit better, maybe we'd like it more. But the script sucks. It's terrible.
Batwoman.
That's the Obi-Wan show.
Batwoman was a good example of that. We don't care that she's black. Can you write your show better? Your show sucks.
Right. And the first one had Ruby Dee in it, and she quit because she fucking broke her back. And she was like, I'm not doing this anymore because I'm going to fucking be a quadriplegic at the end of season 2.
Yeah.
Which is almost what happened.
I was fine with that because she's terrible.
Ruby Dee.
I watched like 5 episodes of that show, and I was like, this is so bad. How is it this? I was only watching because I'm like, how can it be this bad?
I watched Birds of Prey back in 2003. I don't need to watch any WCW show ever again. They're all that bad.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They're all terrible.
But
they're not good.
yeah, it's just let the fans be the fans. You don't have to direct anything toward them. You don't have to respond to them. Just they either like it or they don't. And if they don't, you'll move on. They'll move on. Like Buffy, when Buffy was on the air, they would get like real time reaction from fans, and they go, "Oh, you guys hate the direction we're going," and they would take that feedback and go back and like, "All right, let's not do that. People fucking hate it," and they would come back in the next season and fix that. And I feel like that's gone. Where they go, "You guys don't get it. Fuck you," and they'll do what we want. And it's like nobody going to care about your show then.
And little do they know, Josh Whedon was a monster.
Yeah,
it was a horrible. He was the true villain of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer show.
Oh yeah,
come to my trailer, I'll give you a part if you touched my dick.
Like those cult and sci-fi shows back then would at least. I'm not saying do what the audience wants take it for, and then do it. I'm just saying take it into account. Because people, oh, you guys hate this entire thing that we're doing. All right, well, we'll figure out how to swing away from that a little bit. If only Damon Lindelof listened to that advice, because he knew how this show should end for Lost, and he still did it.
Hey, we got somebody on chat, by the way.
Oh yeah,
I'm here on chat. How you doing, VV?
That's
I don't know who this person is. Who is this guy? Hi, VV.
Oh, he's staring into my soul.
That's a fake picture, isn't it, VV?
That was 40 minutes ago. Hello.
Oh, I thought that said. Oh, well, never mind. Sorry, we're late to your party. That's funny.
Oh God, are they bringing back Home Improvement?
Oh, I hope not.
Do you remember that time we got to see Richard Karn in person
at the parade?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was loving life. That guy.
Look at.
What is this?
History Channel.
Oh, it's just Richard Karn's new show.
Yeah, but Tim Allen's there.
Oh, it's just like more power.
Look at.
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay.
That's that. I can get behind that.
Yeah, I'm glad they're not actually redoing the show.
Yeah. Well, I guess he said something about the older son. I guess he's like a fucking junkie or something. And like he said, he's kind of a lost soul.
I was watching a movie. What movie was it where the older son, Brad, was the high school? Oh, it was I told you I was rewatching the Fast and the Furious movies.
Oh, he's in Tokyo Drift.
He's in Tokyo Drift before
That's
he goes.
right. Yeah,
the reason he has to go to Tokyo.
That's right. I remember that. I do remember that. I saw that
fucking
part.
Brad.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's amazing. What a career.
Yeah.
You peaked with Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, he doesn't need money anymore.
Well, I think he had it. He invested all his money in like a pizzeria. I think he had his own pizza place in Burbank.
Domino's.
No, it wasn't that good. I was being facetious.
Yeah. Oh, so we talked about Sigourney Weaver. She's fantastic in this.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the movie itself. Like we said, it's just a perfect film. Everything works. It all set. But what was the box office on this? Because it wasn't a failure. This wasn't a bomb. But it wasn't like it didn't set the world on fire. Because they even said on the documentary, they said it was a hit. Like it did well enough to be like, okay, we can at least say that,
It made $90 million, I think I saw when I looked earlier.
Let's see. Release date, it came out December 25th, 1999. It cost $45 million budget. Worldwide gross $90 million.
Yeah, so it doubled.
Yeah, so yeah. It made, that's a bit. And then on DVD, I'm sure Blu-ray DVD, it's like probably number one bestseller, hands down. But they will never tell you that.
Exactly. This movie is prime for that special edition unrated cut.
Yeah,
it's prime for it. It's got the fan base. It's clear. They made a fucking documentary about it. Like people love this movie. They go to Comic-Con for it. Dressed as them. There's people in Utah that they showed where they're dressed up like that, and he got the meet guy, and he's like, he has my hero. I'm like, kind of cringy, but also was like, oh, that guy's sweet.
It's well, you like cringy, you watch Trekkies.
Oh yeah, that's
Trekkies 1 and 2 are pretty cringe, but god damn if it's not wonderful.
Missy Pyle.
Missy Pie.
Oh my God. 11326. I gotta show this great. Hold on, I gotta show this amazing Sam Rockwell. Here it is.
Is this for the documentary?
No, this is the movie.
Oh, okay.
Sam Rockwell's action moves right here, and Missy Pyle doing that.
Yeah.
Rainn Wilson vanishes halfway through the movie because he had to do a pilot.
Right, yes.
For NBC.
Pilot that nobody saw.
Yeah.
38, 39, 40.
Watch this. This right here.
Just turn off the valve to the barracks.
That's it. He whips around for no reason. All right, but I want to show the Sigourney Weaver thing with the sensor line.
Yes.
It's coming up at some point.
That's when they're in the bowels of the ship.
Yeah, they're there right now.
Looking for the
cross cutting between the two, you know.
The Omega-13.
I'll bring it back up when they get there.
Oh, and also you got Kids in the Hall in this movie. At the
Kevin
very
McDonald.
end, Kevin McDonald shows up. It's kind of funny.
Who I think should
Kevin McDonald.
Should be everyone's favorite in the hall.
He's mine.
As a kid, he was not. It was Mark was my favorite as a kid. But isn't it all about Kevin?
I did enjoy David Foley though.
Yeah, David only because
David Foley's funny.
Yeah, mostly because of News Radio. I love News Radio.
Oh, News Radio's great. Yeah,
that's how Phil Hartman and him, and can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this slipped off my shoes. We should discuss that movie as well.
Yes, that's one of your. I don't think I've ever seen it. Honestly.
Oh my God.
I think it's what I think I've seen it, and I didn't. I was like, yeah, Kid in the Hall. I like Kids in the Hall, but they're almost too far sometimes. Yeah. Where it's just like, yeah, it's a bit much. But yeah, whatever.
There's a scene where he plays the main character. The whole movie's about them creating stummies. Is the name of the drug, and it's like a happiness drug. And he's like, "Why'd you create this?" And he's flashing back on his life, and he plays his own dad. He's got a little kid fixing his bike, and he's got a suitcase. And he's walking up, and he's depressed dad.
Right.
And the briefcase flops open, and papers are pouring out. But the dad just keeps. That's when he does the slip my mind.
Well, that was that was the character that McDonald always played.
Yeah.
On the show.
Yeah.
I still love that. I still like that segment where the guy goes to a hitman. And he gives him a picture, and it's the hitman. He goes, "Can you do it?" It'll be difficult. But I can do it. He's trying to attack himself. It's funny shit. Funny shit. Just
I was thinking about
weird.
the other day about how I would rank the sketch comedy groups that that we've seen throughout our lives, and I don't know where to put the state because I haven't seen enough of them.
They're pretty funny.
But Kids in the Hall is definitely number 2 for me.
Right.
After UCB.
You say UCB is number 1?
Oh, yeah.
The show was fine. I remember watching UCB, the show. Yeah, that was good.
I love that show.
Amy on that one. Amy Pollard and what was the other two guys?
Matt Walsh, Amy Poehler,
right.
Ian. Right. There's 2 Ians.
Right.
Ian Roberts.
Right.
And there's 2 Matts. 1 Ian.
Yeah.
Matt. Oh, Matt Besser. Of course. I don't know why
Right.
I'm Matt Besser.
They're funny. That was a funny show.
Matt Besser is basically the Kevin McDonald of that show.
Yes.
He's got the wacky hair. I'm trying to find the Sigourney Weaver line. It's pissing me off that
it's right before the Chompers.
Here it is. I know. I'm trying to find the Chompers.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Well, screw that.
How are we supposed to get?
Hold on. Say screw.
Screw that.
So bad.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It's pretty obvious what you say. That's like the most obvious bad dubs in history of film.
But
it makes it kind of special.
I think that was them kind of giving a middle finger. Like, we're not even going to try. It's going to be very obvious. They could have had a PG-13 and just kept that one fuck in there. Would have been fine.
Because it's not a sexual innuendo. Because that's a guaranteed R is a fuck with sexuality. If it has anything to do with sex, like fucking, I'm gonna fuck her, that's an R. If you say I'm gonna fuck you up, that's not an R. That could be PG-13.
Or if you're Guardians of the Galaxy, it keeps opening the car door. The handle.
Fuck.
Get in the fucking car.
Yeah, get the fucking car.
It works. Every single Fast and the Furious movie I've watched so far has one fuck in it.
They have one fuck, but it's never sexual in nature.
No.
It's always just about like
it's always stay the fuck out of my way.
Stay the fuck out of my way. That's right. That's right. That was the Rock.
Yeah.
I got one rule: stay the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
And he was talking to Vin Diesel in reality. Vincent Diesel. Call me Riddick. I don't like being in the Fast and Furious movies. I like all my Riddick movies. That's what I want to make.
We just started Fast and the Furious 9, and the kid, they have like a 1989 clip of the Toretto dad dying in the beginning. And the kid they chose to play young Vin Diesel, looks exactly like he would grow up to be.
Is he bald?
No, he looks like he would grow up to be. Why am I blanking on his name? We just brought him up a minute ago. Damn it. Flip it for real.
Oh, Benicio del Toro?
Benicio del Toro. He looks just like him.
That's funny.
It's like distracting. It's all good.
Maybe it is Benicio del Toro's kid.
Could be.
He does movies. He's good. I like him.
He flipped his dad for real. Killed him in a car crash.
I watched the videos.
I wanted to find that line of Sigourney Weaver saying they're going to eat Guy, but I it's too bad.
It's when they're running away from before the rock creature, before they get to the ship with the beryllium sphere. It's before they put it in the ship. It's like right before they put it in the ship. They're one of those things you're gonna eat Guy.
Oh, so it's one of those actual, like, not the rock monster, it's the other ones.
They're running from the miners, yeah. So it's like a sequence in the middle there. They're
miners, not miners. I don't get it.
Miners, not minus. I don't get it. Yeah, they can't be any more than 10 years old. Minus, not minus.
I don't get what you're saying. Here it is, all right?
It's coming out.
Oh, here
Did he say what the fuck?
No.
Did you hear that? I think he said, what the fuck? They're everywhere. Let's go back.
Oh. God damn it.
That's way far.
Stop making me rewind in this program. It's terrible. I can't go back further. It's just too.
I think he said
fine.
fuck, they're
403. All right.
Let's go.
I said keep going.
What the fuck?
He
said what the fuck? I think he said what the fuck.
Don't look back. Not look back.
Here it is. All right, here's the line. All these little creatures. Stay Winston.
Yeah. Stay Winston. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Rest in peace.
Go.
It's going to kill me. All right, so they set it up right there.
Yeah, it's coming up.
It's going to kill me.
Let's go, Tommy. I got it, but it's going to take a few seconds.
I love his voice.
Oh, you know what? It's actually before this.
Is it?
It's before they even get to the beryllium sphere.
Damn it.
I got it. Go ahead. There's no time. Get in. I forgot you've got to be the hero, haven't you? Heaven forbid anybody else gets the spotlight. Oh, no. Jason Nesbitt.
I do love that Alan Rickman moment, though. So it's before that?
Yeah, it's before that.
Assault on Voltrex 3, episode 81.
It's right here, I think. When they
Let's see when
separate.
they
Yeah.
first pop out.
It's right there. It's right here.
Assault on Voltrex 3, episode 81.
We're doing episode 81.
Whatever. The one with the hologram, the wall of fire.
Well, how the hell is Fred supposed to project a hologram?
Are we doing episode 81?
It's just a rough plan, Guy. What difference does it make if it's episode 81 or not?
So I died. An episode 81.
Episode 51. 51. Chris.
Why are you listening to this fella? May I remind you, he's wearing a costume, not a uniform. He's no more equipped to lead us than this fella. No offense.
one of my favorite running gags is how much Alan Rickman's makeup is pulling back, revealing his hair.
Yes.
throughout the movie.
Oh, wait, at the end, it's got all the cuts. His hair's coming out. It's just funny that he wears it.
Yeah.
What a great sight gag for the whole movie. Even when he's in his apartment.
I was gonna say,
shitty apartment.
She
compared
calls
to
him.
everybody else. It's so funny.
She calls him talking about Tim Allen's character like he's never yelled at a fan before, and he's not taking it off at all. He's like walking around in a robe. Just, he's a dick. He's always been a dick.
Yeah. He's in a towel with sirens in the back.
I don't know.
They said she would never take off her blonde wig.
Yeah.
All right. Listen up. Here's the plan. Gwen, Fred, Alex, and I will go down to the sphere. Fleetwood, you set up a perimeter, and Tommy, your lookout. You see anything at all, you give us a signal, all right?
What kind of a signal?
Any kind of signal.
Okay, I'll do my hands like this.
Call! What are you, an infant? Look, we have these.
There's a lot of scene here before the line I want.
There is. It's coming up.
It's
somewhere.
a great scene.
You know what? I rewatched this later and listen in the background. I think he says, "What the fuck?" Or there's a fuck in there.
Sorry. All right, let's go.
Does the rolling help?
It helps.
Where's your gun?
It helps.
Shit.
You know what?
It's all right.
It's gonna play.
It's there.
A little bit.
Have fun watching it, kids at home. Go buy the movie.
Oh, I'm gonna buy this now.
You don't have it? I thought you had this.
No,
Never surrender.
Oh, shut up.
I used to before I got rid of all my Blu-rays, but I'm gonna need to buy it back.
This
I
is
want
my
a special edition. You're right.
I have. I do want a special edition. And I do have I got the steel book because it was on sale. It was like $5 or something. I was like, I should buy that. But I do want a special edition. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is a movie I could watch all the behind-the-scenes stuff of.
Put the documentary on there. Put a commentary track.
As long as Sam Rockwell and Tim Allen do the commentary.
Yes, that'd be amazing.
Just the two of them.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell would probably be like, I don't remember that, but yeah, it sounds like something I do.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember.
Oh, Jason! The camera is down!
Sam Rockwell's doing this.
Jason! Run, Jason! Run! The camera's everywhere!
Okay, here it is. Finally.
No, it's not here. It's before this. So forget it. It's in the beginning. Just let's get out of here before one of those things kill Guy.
Is it when they're watching him eat the other one?
Yeah, it's right after that when they're walking away.
Okay.
Let's get out of here before one of them eats Guy.
I'll play it here in a second.
This could be all right. Let's get out of here before one of those things kills Guy.
Wait a minute.
There it is. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, worth it.
Before
This
one of
is
those
such a
things
funny
kills
line.
Guys.
Because they're trying to tell him the whole time, like, no, you're fine. It's not
Yeah.
real. Like, and then she's clearly thinking it's probably gonna happen.
Let's get out of here before one of them kills Guy. Oh, but Sigourney Weaver, she's an odd hot. She's like one of them. I don't know. Every time you see her, the more you see her in a movie, the more she's sexy. There's something about her.
Yeah.
She's a good-looking woman.
She had a fake rack in this movie.
Yeah.
They're talking about how she would fling it at him.
Yeah. Or chicken cutlets.
Yeah. She's fantastic. She's just one of those staples, you know.
Oh yeah.
And especially for like sci-fi nerds like us, like she's
been around.
Been around.
Stuff, yeah.
She probably developed a lot of our weird sexuality, without realizing.
Yes, I love skinny white people.
Considering neither one of us are attracted to white women.
Not occasionally.
Nothing.
Well, I've had more whites than you probably. You're more of that caramel
I haven't
coffee.
gotten with a white woman in 15 years.
Yeah, right. Well, you're better off. Last two were crazy. Crazy as cat shit.
Galaxy Quest 7.4 on IMDb. I gave it an 8.
Oh, I give this like I said, it's perfect movie, so it could be a 10. I don't know. Galaxy Quest could be a 10. I put it at 10.
Yeah,
it's one of the, I don't watch it all the time, but when I watch it, it's like, oh my, I forget how good it is.
It's gonna start making my rotation now.
Yeah,
it's always been on my list of. I have my top 100, but I also have like that other small list on the side where it's like these movies could be in my top 100. I need to rewatch them. And Galaxy Quest has just been sitting there for 15 years of me just like I need to watch that. So this is why I wanted. This is kind of what I'm using this show for.
Yeah,
is those movies on the peripheral of my top 100?
Well, sure, why not? Yeah,
I mean, and this is one of them, and I'm glad it did. This is probably going to get moved up. This might make the top 100 now. But
absolutely, yeah, that would.
The difference between 8 and 10
but then again,
is just like personal connection, and this one 8 is a great score for me, but 10 is like those movies like resonate with me.
Right.
This movie doesn't really resonate with me, but it is a perfect movie.
Yeah, that it is.
Next week, we kind of started off joking, but then you kept mentioning Thief.
Yes.
So let's watch the trailer for Thief because I've never seen anything about it. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Let's tease you. Let's get you in the mood for David Mamet and Jimmy Caan.
Ooh. Oh, and David Mamet is the reason we keep saying perfect movie for this.
Or not David Mamet. I'm sorry. Michael Mann.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was running with it. I was like, did David Mamet write that? I had no idea.
No.
But the documentary, the Never Surrender documentary, starts off with David Mamet's quote of "There's 4 perfect movies: Godfather and like 2 other movies, and then Galaxy Quest."
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And then it's the first thing you hear is Sam Rockwell go, "Mamet said that? No way."
Yeah, that's great, man. That's great, man.
That's great, man. Yeah,
Mamet said that's great.
That's great, man. He's kind of got a
movie. He's in Heist.
Oh, is that a Mamet movie?
That's a David Mamet movie.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's watch the trailer for Thief from 1981. Jimmy Caan, Hard Nipples himself. I better see Hard Nipples in this trailer.
I don't think we do.
Are you clear?
You've been putting down 2-3 scores a month. You want to put down contract scores all over the country, working directly for me?
I am self-employed. Geisty lice. Just diamonds or cash.
Fine. I'll make you a millionaire in 4 months.
I wear $150 slacks. I wear silk shirts. I wear $800 suits. I wear a gold watch. I wear a perfect D, flawless, 3-carat ring. I'm a thief.
Do you think that I have been waiting for you to come along?
You're gonna marry her and have some kids? Yes.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Hey.
I mean, what is going on in your life that is so terrific? I'm just asking you to be with me. Go.
Got a problem.
I want my money.
We're new partners. We're in for 10 points.
I am the last guy you want to mess with.
You get paid what I say. You do what I say.
You don't know from one day to the next whether you're going to be killed, go home, or get busted.
What's wrong with you? James Caan, Thief.
That was really loud. I couldn't wear my headphones.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, I didn't have a time to check it out. But
see, now that's an old school trailer. You still know what the fuck the movie's about.
Yeah,
you work for me. Who are you? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna tell you the trailer.
Yeah, You watch the fucking movie if you want to figure that out.
Well, you're gonna end up dead doing this job. I'm a thief.
I do feel like Galaxy Quest calls to watch this again. This short segment I did for B Movie Battle for Hick Trek.
Oh no! What's going on up there? Yeah, on the podcast, that sounded great.
Yeah,
but you had to see it to understand what was going on.
No, you got to watch it.
I gave my nephew my Ecto one.
I don't know why you would do that.
I was like, I got him something, and the other one I gave that to the 4-year-old.
Give him cash.
I was going to give Roy something, but Roy was like, I don't want that. I was like, well, I don't know what to get you. I was like, whatever, I'll give him something later. He's got enough toys. They can share the Ecto one.
I got 2 more things I want to play, Dick.
Yes.
One of them we teased last week. I did do this before the show. This is why I was running a little late, but I feel like it's worth it. So I have all 14 of the Steven Seagal songs.
Oh, good. Oh, fuck yeah. Please.
All right. Which song would you like to hear?
I don't care as long as they play.
I want to pull up the lyrics so we can share those. Lyrics.
Oh, yes, please.
Steven Seagal. Let's just go in alphabetical order. Better Man.
Oh, Better Man. Yes, please.
I hope it's a cover.
I do too.
It's not. Damn, I'm looking at the lyrics. All right. Son of a bitch. I have to turn the volume way down because this is very loud.
What if it's different? Okay, play.
This is a 4.5-minute song. Can't find a better man.
I almost thought that was the song.
Touch the boobie of a 16-year-old girl. Did I not predict how this would sound before you
started? It's going to sound like that. Yeah, exactly.
The right words that I needed to say. I probably wouldn't feel this way. Summer born on the wrong side of the moon. Girl, it's killing me to keep hurting you. So I'm writing it down in a letter, and I'm hoping you understand. I know, girl, that you can do better.
Letter and better. Hey, well, there you go. It's a song about he's come to terms with how awful he is. Find a better man.
Okay. Do we finish the song or do we skip?
Let's go to another song. The song sucks.
I agree.
Strut.
Oh, Strut. Okay, we can do Strut.
Please, Strut. I want to hear this. This is going to be his honky tonk.
I think I could play from here.
This is honky tonk.
I have Apple Music. Why does it make me go there?
This better be
I got to connect to my account.
Honky tonk.
All right, here's Strut. Oh, yeah. This is the song I tried to play for you last week. And this is what I kept going. Are you fucking serious? This is what I was hearing.
Wow.
Okay, ready?
It's like a Shaggy song.
Yeah, ready?
Mr. Steven Seagal, fly down to Jamaica and say one of the baddest girl. So them send for Lady Sock, I don't know me raw. You see me? So.
Girl, what you really want down there?
You want the body if you make me feel nice. Why? Tell me what you really want all night.
I want the punani if you make me nice.
Me want the punani.
Me want the punani.
C for make me nice? Holy shit.
Dick, you know what punani means, right?
I think I do.
Yeah, it means exactly what it sounds like it means.
Me want the buddy, him want the punani.
And the body, him want the punani. I mean, know it nice. So.
When the girls start to strut, you could look at their butt, you shouldn't do that. The girl dress is just as pretty, not just there to cover her kitty.
Oh my God. That's incredible. This was made. This is like this is like 30 years old. This is old. This is an old album. This has been in existence for this long. I haven't heard this. This hasn't been released to me. Look how long the song is. It's just how long is the song?
There's another. Oh wow, 2.5 minutes.
When me a fling it up, you better know fi back it up. When me a dash it up, make sure you black it up. If you ever flap it up, then me a go lock it up. Park it up like Benji hold up. So, me want the body to make me feel nice. Why? Tell me where you really want all night.
You want the bananas if it make me nice. Me love the way you walk, sometimes the way you talk is so hot. Now you know, let's have a shot of rum. Then me can make you come.
Then me can make you come.
No.
This is like accused of sexual harassment right now.
Then me can make you come with me to the ocean. You don't finish his phrase.
No, I purposely paused it there. He knows what he's doing.
No, he's being polite.
With me to the ocean.
Ocean.
That would be fat.
Oh my God.
At this point, he's 60.
That would be fat. You can be my cat.
Nice ital breeze. Bring you to your knees. We're jamming.
So he wants to blow time on the beach.
He's pretending to be Jamaican. He's doing reggae, but in blackface.
The man's white. He already pretends to be Japanese. Him pretending to be Jamaican is not that. He's from Lansing, Michigan, like 25 minutes away from where I grew up. He's as Japanese as I am.
He's from Michigan. Oh, and the Great Lakes make you come.
He's from Lansing. Lansing is
damn.
literally 25 minutes away from my mom's house.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
It's.
Why hasn't nobody talks about this? Why hasn't anybody seen this?
We're starting the conversation right now.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Like that, did Tom Segura talk about this? Because he's obsessed with Steven Seagal.
Oh, me too.
Has he played this song?
I don't know.
Played this CD?
Maybe let's bring Tom on.
I gotta look this up. I'm sure he has. The CD is like 30 years old. I'm sure if he played it to Tom Seagal would sue him. That's probably why he can't do it.
Steven Seagal song. Okay, what year did this come out?
Oh my God,
2004. 19 years. Okay.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
This should be 1992.
Oh, this should not be made at all.
I'm just saying, like, this sounds like it should be before he whatever. Here we go. What does saw mean? She says saw is like 7 times.
Yeah, saw. Like, is she talking about like?
In case you never know me, start me whole show. Me go from start, me no go down low. Let's do it all night from the left to the right. Say my name, Steve. Tell me, oh, it nice. It's quite alright. Water run from the pipe. I love it like that, but I.
You water run from the pipe. That's his penis. Ew.
I want you to touch my pipe, girl.
Ew.
I make you come and take you to the beach.
Well, when the last lyric was "Get on your knees here on this beach," and we'll what? I feel like we're doing Dick. I think we have a new thing we need to do for LAW explain lyrics thing.
I feel like we should talk about this for like 3 episodes.
Bring you to your knees. There's 14 songs. We could do all 14. Bring you to your knees. We're jamming. So she's blowing him, and now he's water from the pipe. All right.
Oh my God, you're quite all right.
Why not slow when me turn it around? You have to come tomorrow. In case you never know me, start me whole show. Me tell you from start, me no go down low. Let's do it all night from
I don't know where we are.
Right.
Oh, it's Lady Song.
All right, water run from the pipe. I love it like that, but I
The singer, her name is Lady Saw.
Oh, okay.
So that's why she's saying Saw. She's basically saying it's her name. Your turn. That's what I guess that's the cue. Saw.
Got it. Wino Saw. Okay.
She's not talking about the movie.
Body if you make me feel nice. Why? Tell me what you really want all night.
No want to put on this if I make me nice.
He want the body, him want the put on it. I mean, do it nice. So.
And so on. Okay.
Oh my God.
Do you want to do one more?
Yes. This is incredible. That stands down one of the biggest. Like, this is worse than anything Bruce Willis ever did.
Okay, here's the name of the songs.
Like Joe Pesci does a better record than this.
Yeah, Music, War, My God, Gory, Not for Sale. I want to do Not for Sale.
Yeah, you can pick this one.
All right, here's Not for Sale. Oh no, that's My God. Sorry.
My God, I'm not for sale.
I want to know what Steven Seagal considers off limits for sale, because the man's a whore. Although I'm sure the song Lollipop is real creepy. Hurry up, Steven.
Well, your words, they might hurt me. If you cut me, I might bleed.
It's the same as the other song.
Just like you, why can't you see? If you think that your transgressions can be settled by money, send me legal letters, impress me with your paper laws and greed. Paper law maker, empty promise maker, Judas mind breaker, straight up man faker.
Straight up man faker. Wow.
Is he talking about trannies?
Maybe.
You tried to fool me. I knew you had a booty, but you had a dick.
I'm gonna start working in, because in 2 lines here he's gonna say, "But I am not for sale." I think I'm gonna try to put that into one of our theme songs.
Oh, absolutely.
I am not for sale. I guarantee you.
Yeah. Like all his look at so song lyrics, writing song lyrics 101. You don't have multiple lines with the same word ending the core of the song, the line of the song. You don't have the same word.
Sale.
My word is not for
sale.
My
My reputation's not for sale. My bond is not for sale. Oh my God, it keeps going. There's 4 more after that.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't even see those ones.
It's a fucking Ulysses poem.
So wait a minute. Here we go.
Lawmakers eat my flesh and drink my blood.
My word is
It sounds like he recorded this in like his bathroom.
Yeah.
But like without a shower curtain, just in the bathroom.
I am not for sale. I am not.
Oh my God. It sounded great. We're gonna print that one.
I hope it goes from "But I am not for sale." I am not for sale. Changes.
I got David, the guy from Disturbed on here.
My word is not for sale. My reputation is not for sale. My bond is not.
I called it that he would start the next lyric before the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not for sale, my bone, and then finish it.
For sale, my heart is not for sale. You can try to take my soul, but it's not for sale. You can try to take my love, but it's not for sale. You can try to take my boys, but it's not for sale. You can try to take my freedom, but it's not for sale.
Is that Lady Saw?
You try to kill us with your lawyers, the immoral and corrupt.
Okay, that's all I can take.
From us to seek the fire wisdom, we will not give up.
Man's law will take your breath away. Man's law will take the life from day.
Man's law will protect the lawless. Man's laws will make the righteous powerless.
Righteous, powerless lawmakers eat my flesh and drink my blood.
Wow. But I'm not for sale. My wood is not for sale. My
My
reputation is not for sale.
My bond is not for sale. My heart is not for sale.
Oh my God, it just goes on like that.
Please call me for Under Siege 3, though.
This is a 5-minute song.
Oh, there's still 3 minutes left in the version I was playing.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
15 seconds left. I fast forward. Yeah, he really draws us out. All right, we'll pause there so we can do other songs in other days.
Oh my God, it's amazing. I gotta look this up. I gotta see if Seguro's done it. If he hasn't, he's got a fucking week of podcasts.
I'm pretty sure I saw him mention it.
Yeah, I don't know if he can actually play. He probably can't play the album because he gets sued probably. But oh my God, that's incredible.
He should just buy the rights and play it legally.
Oh, he can afford it. That guy makes nothing but money.
Yeah,
he blows, man. Did you see that episode where he talked to Kevin Smith? He goes, "You know how much money I spent on a pilot, not even a movie, that I wanted to do for myself, and I wanted to look really good, so I spent a lot of money on it." He goes, "Well, how much you spent?" $2 million. He goes, "What? You have $2 million to spend?"
Tom Segura said that?
No, Kevin Smith said that.
Oh, okay.
He goes, "How do you have that much money? You've been doing a podcast for like 6 years, for 6 months. I've been doing it for 20 years. I've never made that much money off a podcast. What are you guys doing?" He goes, "How are you making this much money? What's your secret? Tell me."
He does live ones, Kevin Smith. He's smart about it.
Kevin Smith he's been doing it for years, but he's never made no fucking multi-million-dollar deals with his shit.
No, he just sells out every place he goes.
Right.
He comes here a lot and does live podcasts with Jay Muse.
Like probably just flies down there. It's like an hour flight.
Yeah, and he sells out and he does a live podcast, so he's making money on a lot of money.
What do you want to fly down for a weekend in September 8th in Vegas?
No.
Just hang out, go play golf, play miniature golf at the Pride Zone.
Okay, that's worth it. You have to do that.
Come down for a Saturday and we'll just play golf.
Can you please go there so we can make an episode about you going there?
Yeah, I need to go there. I'll go check it out. I'll do that.
To.
I will. I'll go find it because I'll have
classes.
Well, I gotta have something to do. There'll be days where we'll be like, we're not gonna spend all the time together.
It's in the bowels of the is it Bali?
I'm staying at the Luxor. Where's the Luxor in view of all this?
I'm not the biggest Vegas guy. I don't remember.
I need to look it up. It's the pyramid, I think.
But Bali's like right on the end of that road of the main strip. It's like the last one, and it's right in the. It's like in the back of it, but it's.
Was there like antique stores in Vegas?
I don't remember antique stores.
Like stuff with like maybe comic book stuff with comic book stores.
I'm sure there is. I didn't go there, but.
Oh, okay. Well, I think there are, but they're just really expensive. I heard my friends have gone there and they said there's stores like that out there, but their prices are kind of eBay prices. They're kind of too expensive.
Yeah.
I want to find like a place like a hole in the wall that has like you find gold or something.
I have one last video to play.
Yes.
It's 2 minutes long. It's something you sent me for a movie I said we should do down the line. Shit, it's a long trailer. I keep watching that.
That's not the one that I sent you.
No, I was saying I was hoping for the one you sent me, but
no, I wasn't. That's a different one. But
so
that's
pulling the plug.
That's the proto death proof.
Yeah, it's the one you sent was from Instagram, and it was the next Sunday night movie of the week, and it was
Death Car
on the freeway.
I'm gonna find this case. I haven't solved this. There's a murder out there. I'm gonna prove it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, lady. Put it down, put it down, put it down.
Yeah. I'm gonna find those details now.
There's a psycho on the road killing women
Yeah.
in cars.
I want to see it.
This
And it is on
reporter-
YouTube with commercials, original commercials.
Now that's worth watching. That'd
And I'm
be
pretty
amazing.
sure we can just live stream us watching it.
Probably it's the TV movie from the 70s. Nobody gives a shit.
So we should do that in the coming weeks here.
Yeah, that's amazing. There's a man on the freeway killing women in cars. I'm gonna solve this. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. The cops aren't doing nothing about it. Listen, lady, we've gone through this before. There's no way this is one guy. I think it's just one person, Chief. You're out of your mind, love.
Your vagina is giving you emotions that are irrational.
I can't take this estrogen. Get out of my office.
All right. I can't believe it's been 2 hours that we've been doing this.
Yeah, well, that's what we do.
It's the downside of doing only one podcast a night is we
We can just
stretch it
talk
out.
for 2 hours and do other shit.
Yeah, this might be a two-parter for podcast.
Now let it all hang out.
I would if I could, but it's not up to me. It's up to the file size.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that. Of course.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Next week, Thief, 1981, Jimmy Caan, Michael Mann, not David Mamet.
No, not David Mamet.
I think we're going to be surprised, and it's like, how is Justin Long in the movie Thief?
It's so he wasn't even born, or he was born. He was like 4.
How?
So weird.
He looks exactly the same.
Oh, we'll talk about Thief next week and what Quentin Tarantino said about it, because I saw some clips about he was comparing Michael Mann's Thief with his second movie, which was terrible, The Keep. And he goes, Thief was like a masterpiece, and he falls in with A Keep. You're like, what the fuck was he thinking? Like, what happened?
Yeah, The Keep isn't the only other. I think out of the there's 3 Michael Mann movies I haven't seen. Those are 2 of them, and then L.A. Takedown.
Yeah, I haven't seen L.A. Takedown. It was a TV movie though, isn't it? Like an 80s TV movie.
91.
Right. Yeah, it might be an HBO movie, maybe.
But it's basically his like rehearsal for Heat.
Right. Yes, it's like the proto Heat. Yeah, it's the original.
That's why I want to watch it.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
It's just I want to see what he kept, what he changed.
It's the whole script. It's the same script.
McNulty.
I had coffee with Kelly half an hour ago. They dropped
yes.
All
the way up it.
All the way up it. Oh, why hear about Woad ass?
It's Don Johnson playing Al Pacino's role.
Something comes out of me. You know my cock's the size of a Diet Coke can? Don Johnson? I have a big cock. Do you know that? That's the story.
Who plays Ralph in this one? In the TV version? Cheech Marin?
Probably. Yeah, Cheech Marin, Don Johnson? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's how the start.
It's the Nash Bridges prequel.
Yes.
Is that why I said Cheech Marin?
Probably.
I didn't even realize.
Don Johnson and Cheech were in a bunch of stuff together. They're in like that golf movie, Tin Cup. They're in that together. They're in a few other things. Yeah.
Don Johnson's in a Nick Cage movie.
I'm not surprised. He's in a lot of QT movies. He's in a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies as of late.
Yeah, he was
Don Johnson.
He was in Dying of the Light, I believe it was.
Mm.
Might have been a different one. Who knows? One of those Nick Cage movies. They just,
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I have a new Nick Cage movie for B Movie Battle. We'll do that.
Uh-oh.
We'll do that eventually, maybe next week or 2 weeks.
Firebirds.
It's called Sympathy for the Devil.
That's a new one.
And I'm curious. Yes, brand new. I'm curious if they do the whole, Rolling Stone song or not.
Probably not.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man. My name's Nick Cage.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
But he doesn't change the diction style. He does that cover version. I'm a man of love and taste.
It works because they both those bands.
Exactly. I collect comics. I'm Nick Cage.
You got the guy from Jane's Addiction.
I got a collection of comics.
Would you fuck me? Fuck me.
I think I'm Iggy Pop, but I'm not.
Yeah, he looks like the Tucker.
But he's still alive.
Ted Levine. Speaking of Heat, it's Ted Levine from Sons of the Lambs.
Exactly.
There's the Jane's Addiction singer.
Yeah. I tucked myself here in.
Yes.
But I can't sing as high as him.
Jesus.
I still think the greatest line in movie history is Iggy Pop, Crow 2. Fuck you, bird dick. Greatest line in movie history.
Right when you said Iggy Pop, all I could think of was Crow 2. I'm like, it's gotta be.
That's like his greatest performance.
It's gotta be that, right?
Tom Jane being a weirdo in a sex booth.
Oh yeah.
Tom Jane trying to be Iggy Pop in a weird. It's like they're dueling Iggy Pops in that movie for some reason.
That's a great band name, indie band name.
Dueling Iggy Pops.
You got to be like shredded, but also kind of raisin-like.
You'd be so old. You worked out a lot, but yet you've smoked 55 packs of cigarettes a day for 30 years.
You did heroin for 40 years.
So I didn't kill me; it just made me skinny. I can't keep anything in, man. I don't eat. Like literally, I had so much heroin, I got a sugar backlog for like 20 years.
It's like
I can't eat.
It's like, man, is he shredded? But I'm pretty sure, like, he looks like he's dying of cancer, all the cancers.
If I touched him, I feel like he'd explode.
Either I'd get what he has, or he would just fall over dead.
Your blood, my blood. No.
He looks like a petri dish on legs. I don't know what to do with him.
He looks like Frost at the end of Blade 1, where he blows up with all
Deacon Frost.
Deacon Frost with all the serum in him, and he bubbles up.
Or when he comes apart.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All you motherfuckers want to ice skate uphill.
Thinner's definitely going to be on the list here.
Yeah, I thought it was on the list. I thought we were going to do that one. Die clean, white man from town.
What's that called? Death Car on the freeway?
Death Car. No, just Death Car. I think you have to put in Death Car TV commercial or TV ad.
Death Car on the freeway. That's what it's called. That's the full name, 1979. Death Car on the freeway.
Of course it is.
Hal Needham directed it. Wow. Smoking the Bandit fame right there.
That's probably what got him Smoking the Bandit.
That makes sense. No, Smoking the Bandit was like 76, wasn't it?
I think you're right. I think it was 77.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you're right. Back in the day when you can direct a TV movie and make like $500,000.
77, yeah. Megaforce.
Ooh.
82. Ooh. I love Megaforce.
Which one's Megaforce?
You gotta watch Megaforce is the reason that Adam found me.
Oh wow! Okay,
I did a Megaforce review, and I was like, "This movie should be stupid, but I had so much fun."
Wow,
it is like it's
oh shit,
Barry Bostwick,
huh?
And he's got a big afro. He looks like Will Ferrell from The Tropics. What's that movie? The basketball one.
Oh right, yeah, that movie sucked.
Yeah, he looks like he's in that, but he's like in there chasing cars, and it's Hal Needham, and it's got the music going. And I'm like, this movie's like it's on it's going for it, and like this movie.
What's it called?
Megaforce.
Megaforce. Okay, I got to write that down. I never heard of that.
So it's Barry Bostwick, and then the bad guy is. There's two versions. He plays two roles. What is his name? God damn it! Why am I blanking on his name? How can I pull Barry Bostwick out of my ass like that? But I can't think of the guy from 1,000 Bad Movies. Holy shit! He's in City Slickers. Plays Curly.
Jack Palance.
Jack Palance plays two roles in that movie. He's the bad guy.
Oh wow!
And they don't explain the fact that they get rid of him. It's very strange. Anyway.
Wow.
You gotta check it out. It's a fun movie. But Adam saw that review and he's like, yes, that guy feels exactly the way I do about bad movies. So you gotta hold him.
Wow. Jesus.
I feel like we should get out of here.
Yeah, we probably should. It's been a while.
It's been 2 hours. I'm not really in a rush, but I'm just saying. It's a long one.
My first awful film experience. Dumb, 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 awesome, dumb.
Megaforce?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not wrong. It's got the one guy from the Warriors.
Okay.
I don't know if you're looking at the cast right now.
I'm looking at I got the cast here. Yeah,
what's his name? Michael.
It is Michael Beck.
Michael Beck. That's it. He's good in it. It's just like it is wacky. It is a full like 80s movie, and it just goes for it. And it has all these models in it.
It says here Jack Blance is even in it.
Am I confusing him with someone else?
You're thinking Henry Silva.
Henry Silva. Thank you. You're right.
Yeah, because Henry Silva is a character. He was in everything.
Henry Silva. That was it.
So he died at 95 last year.
What?
95 years old. He just died last year.
Oh, I thought you said he died in 95 last year. Like, what? How does that make sense?
He went back in time only to die.
Yeah, Henry Silva. He's been around. He's in the Manchurian Candidate, which we still need to do on the show.
Shit, yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Fuck, Dick. Maybe I'll do a Manchurian Candidate for my choice in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
you can watch it.
Yeah, I don't think I have it, but it's on Amazon, I think, or one of those channels.
I will buy you the Blu-ray. There's a Criterion Collection Blu-ray.
I'll buy that.
It's you're gonna love it.
Just pick it up.
I guarantee it. I'm not even.
I'm sure.
I'm
sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be good.
There's no way
I've seen pieces of it, but yeah, I've seen pieces of it. I just never sat down to actually watch it. I don't know why. that's one that I've never been like, oh, I gotta watch this fight. I just never got around to it. It took me forever to watch French Connection. And I watched it. I was like, I still need to watch French. I want to watch French Connection 2.
French Connection 2 is way
better. I think
better.
French Connection 2 is better. Yeah, and I want to see that one.
He spends half the movie hooked on drugs because they keep getting on heroin because they have him kidnapped. So it's great.
Is that Roy Scheider or is that Gene Hackman?
No, Gene Hackman.
Did they got him addicted to drugs?
Yeah, they got him addicted to heroin. He gets kidnapped and force-fed heroin. So he gets addicted.
Wow.
It's great.
Holy
fantastic
shit.
Movie. Well,
Stuck with a needle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I love the one with Richard Harris we watched.
Frankenheimer's like, I'll show you how this is done. I'm not fucking around, freaking. Like, he's getting addicted to heroin.
95%. What was that movie? 95% this and 35%
99
this,
and yeah, some long ass
three-quarters of wacky fucking British gangster picture, which makes no sense when you try to figure it out.
Here's how long ago and how forgettable that movie is. I couldn't tell you one fact about that movie.
Man, I can't.
It's like gone.
Yeah,
it's completely gone from my memory.
Yeah, I remember there's a teacher. She was on a bomb. She had to sit up, and he put a matchstick underneath it, and it didn't trigger the bomb, and then the bomb blew up when they moved the matchstick or something like that.
If you say so. Like nothing. I retained nothing from that movie. It was fine.
There's interesting stuff in there, but it's so wacky, it's forgettable.
He worked with Roy Scheider a lot, so it's hard to keep track.
Well, I think you got 52 pickup, don't you?
Yeah. You got me the book too.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Good old 10-cent books book day. Not anymore.
But if I pick a Manchurian Candidate, we'll do a dual episode of Frankenheimer review.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Throw it on both speeds.
Yeah, that'd be good. All right. Well, I guess you're going to have to split this podcast up.
Yeah, definitely. We're at 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Galaxy's Quest. Actually, you could probably put all Galaxy Quest in one podcast and put the rest of the bullshit in the other one. It just takes editing, and who wants to do that?
No, I'm not going to do that.
That's fine.
It's going to be part one.
Galaxy Quest, I give it 10.
Yeah. It averages a 9 between us two, so there you go.
Yeah, it's fine. It works out perfectly.
Yeah. Galaxy Quest. Watch it, won't you?
Please.
That's my Joel from MST3K.
Yes.
And
please listen to Steven Seagal's album.
Songs from the Crystal Cave, won't you?
Oh, my God. So great.
We'll play more of that later, but let's get out of here for real.
All right. Yes. Good.
Until next time. In the meantime, Phoenix West.
I'm Dick Ticket.
We'll be back for Thief. Bye-bye.
Put on your video galoshes.
We'll do our Michael Mann episode sometime.
There's our outro here.
Oh, yeah. What?
Fuck you, everybody. Good night.
Fantastic.